Pounders, welcome back. Tonight we have three guests on. It's been a minute since we've done a four-piece, but tonight we have a four-piece McNugget with Best Ball Guy, PPR Tyler, our man Cody off the Schneid, and you can find everyone on the YouTube machine in the description of the video. We're going to talk through some of our favorite ADPs, some of the free agents, the rookies, before ripping a big board draft. Guys, how you doing? Tyler, you just got off the stream with Best Ball Guy.
Yeah, it was absolute awesome time. We drafted actually a really good big board team, like a pretty like it's
that was
probably
an A+.
Yeah, it's probably taking it down. We also provided some riveting content, NBA dunking after dark. We even did a pick 'em that took 30 minutes to figure out via location issues. And we did a golf. We drafted in the Albatross. Neither of us know anything about golf. We were getting roasted. Fantasy Football Garage, who got fifth in the Albatross last year, came in and gave us a 4-10. So it's been a great start to the night. Football is definitely more our speed, I would say. So we're excited to hop back into some streets that we feel like we know what we're talking about. So
the people, the games, thank you for your service of donations. Cody, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. Do you say my name wrong on
Schneid.
purpose? No. Come on. Okay. Okay. It's hurtful. That's hurtful. Now no one will know where to look or who they're talking to. I'm doing well. I had to. I was watching the stream. I was watching PPR Tyler stream for a bit. Leave for 10 minutes and come back, and I got Lloyd Christmas and Harry Dunn fumbling their way through a golf fucking draft, just brutalizing every name they try to read. It was good. Good content though.
Tough,
good
dude.
content
though.
We also almost we almost
dead.
Yeah, we almost ended the stream too. Like I thought it was 6 rounds. I almost ended the stream before the
That was classic.
ended. I was like, I do my outro, and then BBG's like, we got 3 more rounds left. I was like, oh shit.
Just ripping all the live golfers you can find, eh?
I guess I couldn't even tell you.
Golf's tough, but luckily we are going to be talking about the other type of ball tonight.
Yes, thank God.
You don't have to try to hit not into the bunker. Curious, do you guys have your expos up? I'm curious if we have anyone that we share in the top 5 or 10, and I'm sure we do.
Let's see. I'm excited to see yours.
I'm gonna pull up.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna get rid of the little board because I auto drafted a lot of that.
Ferda boys.
Oh, there we go.
Crack.
What is that? A Sam Adams?
You betcha. I had to. I was getting some. I was picking up some fucking cannolis actually earlier today. Literally, that's not a hyperbole. That's a straight fact. And
Sopranos.
hey, don't knock cannolis.
Cannolis are fire.
Yeah, and then,
I don't know if I've ever had a cannoli.
Oh my God! Get off the stream right now. Go down to your nearest Italian market. Get yourself a pack of 6 and enjoy yourself. Yeah, but I had to pick up a Sam Adams, Boston Lager.
Absolutely, your cousin from Boston. All right. Why? Let's just go through it. QBs. Anyone you guys like, dislike in this, top 7 or 8?
I've got Dak that high.
See, I don't know why you would draft that much Lamar where you can just take Fields in the 13th, to be honest.
Well, Fields
that was a joke
Fields going to play 8 games.
That was a joke from last night.
I like those 8 games, though.
That's what BBG told me last night when I wanted to draft Lamar. He's like, why would you take Fields when you just take Fields in the 13th?
No, Fields is Fields is a good click, man. Fields
is a value, but
he already rose like 25 picks, so
he's my number 3. He's
the reason I was saying that, Tyler. Sorry to interrupt, but it was because we had the opportunity to take Omarion Hampton, another player who's potentially going to rise significantly. So that's
you're putting Hampton ahead of Lamar. That's wild, though.
No, but I'm saying we can take Fields because Fields is so undervalued right now that I think it's an absolute I agree. They can run. Fields runs more than Lamar if he plays all 17 games. It's obviously hyperbole, but
advancing teams and trying to target not just building out teams based on your exposures or whatever it is. If you just build based on trying to advance it and say I like this pocket, I like this guy because he's a value. He's mispriced, right? So
Yeah.
Eric, you kind of value Fields as that guy that's like, he's mispriced. Why would I grab this early guy when I can just grab this guy that, probably should be going?
But were you grabbing Fields when he was going like 150 though? Or 160 or whatever?
Not before the Jets signing. I didn't. I mean, a little bit, but not like hammering it. And also, it's also not like I won't take Lamar or someone else. I'm very aware that you could not need Fields to win the contest. But it was specifically Hampton in the 4th round where I'm like, dude, like if Hampton was gone and it's just that little wide receiver pocket where it's like Devontae Smith through like Rome Odunze, that's a smash for the elite quarterback right there. So Tyler's just being a little hyperbolic is all he's saying. I would never take Lamar because Fields is on the board. That's crazy. But I do like Fields a lot at his value. And I haven't been taking as much elite quarterback to start this year.
I got Fields as my number 3. I was smashing when he was 160, 150. You knew he was going to get signed somewhere. There's not enough. Awesome. There's never 32. There's not 32 NFL quarterbacks in this league. And he proved he can at least, win a game or two. He can run around. He can do some stuff. So yeah, he's going to go somewhere. So I don't know. He's my number 3. I have 15 bullets, 15%. I'm about 100 drafts. So that's where I'm at.
How would you guys rank Purdy, Herbert, Love, May, Prescott, Stroud?
Purdy, Herbert. Just, yeah. I got to put Herbert at the top, I feel like. Herbert or May, just because of the rushing that May's going to give you. We saw Herbert run a little bit more than he has kind of in the past last year, too. So I love Herbert.
Did you include Dak in that or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? I like Jordan Love, actually. Man.
Love is good, too. It's just so hard because it's like, I'm just like, May's got the highest, obviously, like, he's got the highest ceiling because of the rushing. Like, if he could run for like 500 yards this year and like 9 touch. Yeah. Oh yeah. He could run for like 800 yards this year. Honestly, then if he had 471 last year, like if he ran a lot, rushing touchdowns run good for him. Like May has the highest upside, I think. Who you feel the best about taking? I don't know, man. I just feel good about Herbert, just taking that guy. He's the best real quarterback out of all of them, probably. So I just like Herbert.
I agree with that.
I would agree with the May take, but I like Jordan Love and Prescott. I think Prescott's the best value there for sure, especially with the backstack options. Jordan Love, you got some backstack options. Like Herbert, but you kind of really want to have McConkey, right? And then you're forced to take what, like Quentin Johnston?
Yeah.
Tyler Conklin.
Yeah. Look like Pat had a lot of QJ from what I saw on that exposure list.
I do too.
Yeah.
But again, like you'll see 10% Herbert here. So, doing some of those back stacks, and I'm not taking a lot of Purdy in this range.
Not a lot. You got one.
I know, dude.
What's the fade on Purdy for? What's the fade on Purdy? Purdy about?
Yeah, you lose Debo. You get Kittle another year older. We have uncertainty on CMC. You're like hoping Ricky Pearsall takes this jump. You're hoping Ayuk's healthy. It's like
Juwan Jennings just a guy too. So
yeah, Juwan Jennings. What are we doing with Purdy at 101? He should be by Stroud. Now that doesn't mean I should have this little in playoff best ball, single game slates, that stuff. So I understand that, but mixing it in, I'm just not taking, I guess, a lot of the San Fran pieces.
I like that take a lot.
Although I like Kittle.
Honestly, I do.
Like Kittle.
Yeah, that's the thing. Kittle goes in a weird range where there's no one else to click really. So that's why I have like 9% Purdy, nothing crazy, but like the Kittle's a reason why. And then you can bring in one of those Pearsall, Jennings, Ayuk, but I don't bring in any Ayuk, but
just getting less.
I'm super low Justin Herbert just because I don't take McConkey. I feel like he's a faller when they add a pass catcher, just even into the 3rd round. I'll take him later. And so that's, I don't have much Herbert. Jordan Love's easy to backstack, and so is May, and so is Prescott. And I take a lot of Nico, so I end up with a lot of Stroud. But I do really like your Purdy take because I've been kind of shaky on the Niners offense when I really think about it.
And I actually like I sort of like Kittle's range. I'm just like not getting a ton of him. I'm curious what I'm at. I'm probably in the 5% range. Yeah, 5.7%. You can know exposures too. If you have bestballoverlay.com, promo code Pounders, all caps, 25% off. Yeah, I guess I'm starting to catch up on my Chuba exposure now too. After you get the news there with Dowdle, now I feel Chuba's a little safer. So now I'm actually catching up on that exposure.
And he dropped because of that news, which is great.
With everyone taking RBs earlier too, so like you're going through 3 rounds, I'm averaging 2 receivers and a running back probably. And then you get to this round here, it's like, okay, I need to get another receiver before the drop off, or unless you're going to target like the Amika Golden range, which is also fun. But I guess that's why I'm getting a little less Kittle.
What's everybody's take? I still don't like the price yet. Maybe we'll see what happens. But on Chase Brown, as the resident Bengals fan, I think like his role is now solidified. I still don't like the price. Don't get me wrong. I got like 4 clicks, and I don't know. My average is probably 10 picks past ADP, but I think his role is solidified now with them spending all the money on T. Higgins, Jamar Chase.
I felt good about them bringing Samaje back too. I think he's like the lead back. I draft him not a ton because I like to go for the later running backs typically, but I think he's a fine option, like to start your running back room in the 4th round there, 3-4 turn.
I just was going off that Herbert or that Hubbard take of like solidifying his role. I think that Chase, he's the guy. They can't spend a draft pick, at least not any kind of reasonable draft capital at running back. They have to just plow defense
or O-line or something.
So he has to be the guy that gets the run. So at least it's solidified. I still don't like the price. Don't get me wrong. I still don't like the price, but that's kind of where I was at with Chase Brown.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm on the side that I'm just gonna wait till after the NFL draft. Anything can happen. Trade future picks to get back into a round. Like you just don't know. And for Chase Brown, I was on him. I loved him last year. Loved him. When people are off him, I'm on him. When people go on him, I tend to get off. I'm sort of off the bandwagon right now until more information.
It's price. It's price, obviously.
There's only risk, right? Like if they don't add to this backfield, he will move up, but you will be able to get him at a reasonable price. He's not.
I don't even think he moves up though.
He's not
for where he's at right now.
Right?
No.
So it does even move up.
No, he doesn't move.
Spot. Like no, doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. No, again, the price tag. It's the price
tag.
Well,
who's the last running back then that you guys think is safe from the draft? Like Brees?
Yeah, Brees with Braylon Allen. I think that makes sense.
He kind of feels like the last one.
Relatively safe. He's just so much better. Chuba. I like
Chuba, yeah.
I like Chuba.
Chuba's felt a lot better in the 5th round. I'll say that much.
Like how far down are we going to feel safe? Like 3rd round running back, or what are we talking? I think Najee's horrible. Najee's horribly mispriced. Kenny Walker's mispriced.
K-Dub is safe because Charbonnet's there.
K-Walk is I'd agree with that. This is a team that drafted 2 RBs that year too. So
yeah,
McIntosh, and I agree with that. David Montgomery's.
Was that K-Walk slander? I just heard.
A little bit, man.
Was that K-Walk slander?
You can tell by the percentages.
I kind of like lower K-Walk just so you can get the Sharps on the
my highest drafted player in my portfolio.
Oh,
did I just hear K-Walk slander?
Can't you just ignore him and draft around players in that range and then just go with Sharps and just be like, yeah, K-Walk gets hurt, or Sharps just eats into the workload, or Seattle's just fucking terrible.
The coach speak on K-Walk has been nothing but positive. I like to hear that from a new coach coming in and the previous coach. Yeah, you're not wrong. The injury concern. You know what I really like to do is bring in both. I do like to bring in both in a Kubiak system. Give me the running backs. Nail it down, that sort of thing. I think we were in a draft not too long ago, Pat, where I brought in both K-Walk and Sharps, Kyron and Corum. So you're just nailing down those 2 backfields. I kind of like that.
Really? I did.
But...
I
did.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Yeah. Holy smokes!
I did. Yeah. So I'm just not here for the K-Walk slander, boys. Is all I'm getting at.
Where are you guys putting?
I'm down with Kenneth Walker for sure. That's a great pick.
Where are you guys putting Conklin? As he just popped back up into my brain.
Probably in my 0% portfolio.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe
Not
in
zero,
like
not
waiting.
0, but like,
Waiting.
dude, like
How
they got
about
like
take
9
this,
tight ends there. They're like 9
like-
tight ends, and he's like, what do you get? What, $3 million a year? You get 3? Wasn't it $3 million a year?
yeah, up to 4.5.
Oh, Conklin to the Chargers. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, you didn't see that?
See, somebody's
No.
happy.
Dude, I'll take Conklin on the Chargers.
If I've
Is-
got,
is
if I've got
Disley still
Herbert,
there?
if I've got
On a
Herbert,
Herbert team, that
you know,
sounds
yeah.
Dude,
great.
you're putting
I
him
don't know.
ahead of Jentavian Sanders. I'll tell you that much.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
depends if I have a Panthers team or not.
I'll put it ahead of Schultz.
Uh-oh.
Juwan Johnson? No.
Not Jawan, no. Jawan's the guy. He's like the
Give me Juwan.
he's like their
I'm down
number
for
one.
Juwan. Yeah,
Jawan's like
over
their number one
Sanders.
receiving option after Olave gets his 9th concussion.
Gesicki is criminally mispriced. That
Yeah.
one's pretty wild to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks, boys.
Gesicki.
Brandon Cooks in New Orleans.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
saw that one.
Whatever. Who
It's
cares?
gross. It's gross.
Yeah, he's like, I got misused in Dallas. Sure.
The concussion-prone wide receivers
Yeah, I was like,
just
dude,
continuing
yeah.
to get murked by Derek Carr.
Olave and
Remember when Brandon
Cooks
Cooks
is
got
not
lit up in
cool.
the Super Bowl? Remember that? The Pats Eagles Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was tough.
Dirty.
Pat,
Absolutely
you still in
dirty.
on Ferguson?
Yeah. Ferg. Pick 147.
You love those Dallas guys, don't you? Don't you have like a ton of CD?
I like the bounce back guys.
Yeah, you love
Clear
those Dallas
bounce back,
guys.
like 0 tutties.
What if they draft
Dallas,
Warren?
Look what's happening in free agency for Dallas. Oh, nothing. Like they don't
Per
add
usual.
players.
Per usual.
So
All right. You're gonna like this, Pat. My highest exposed over 157 drafts quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Second highest tight end, Jake Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
My
Four
highest
Lamb.
exposed first round draft, CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
There,
I'm with
I'm
you.
there with Lamb. I think most recently, because I'm not getting to Bijan, I had to flip around the rankings a little bit. I don't want to be that low on him. But
Oh yeah.
Lamb,
What the
I
hell we
think
done?
I want to be a little higher. So if I have to draft more Lamb over Gibbs, I will. But sitting at 10%.
I've been trying to sell Kevontae Turpin to people.
Little Bijan fade there, huh, Pat?
To start.
Don't do that.
Like,
Eric,
but
don't
look,
do that.
but look, like,
Don't do that.
we're
He's
still-
trying to get me going. He's trying to
I
get me
think
going.
I got him in a biggest board though to make up for it. You know,
Yeah, exactly. See,
Good
that's
thing-
all that matters.
even it out. I saw the crowd. Shout out to all the pounders in here. If you guys don't already follow these fine gentlemen, the links is in the description. They all stream Underdog Fantasy on the YouTube machine. If you guys enjoy the content, go down, drop the like, hit sub. And I saw the crowd bringing up A-Rich. And I think this is super interesting. And this talk around this player, a team that brings in maybe the second most hated quarterback in the league, Daniel Jones. Is that good news or bad news for A-Rich?
I think it's bad. It's got to be bad. It's
They
not
could-
good.
They could bench him, but at that
Be a
price,
bomb.
I get pretty interested at that price.
It's got to be bad. It's like Daniel Jones. It's not like they brought in like a guy who's like Daniel Jones like started for like he has a lot of starts under his belt. Like they went from they're like we hate A-Rich. Let's go to Flacco. And like Flacco, yeah, he had a nice little run with the Browns there. It was a fun story, but it's like, dude, like A-Rich, like the A-Rich is on a very short leash. He's going to be on a very short leash.
What if they do the
Especially with
price
this
though? What if
coaching
they go
staff.
A-Rich, Jones, back to A-Rich?
Back to A-Rich? That would have been.
That's what you're seeing.
I don't think
I don't
we'd see
know.
that.
I
I
don't
think
think
if they
so.
if they move, I think they want A-Rich to win that job.
Because they've
I
already
think they
done
want
that.
him to. Yeah, they
They
want
already
him
done
to.
it once. They already went A-Rich to Flacco back to A-Rich. They've already done
But
it.
if A-Rich comes out and he has a fucking 48% completion rate, like
Yeah.
they're gonna be
Danny
turning to
Dimes,
Daniel
Danny
Jones.
Dimes is coming out.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have a 57%. So
Yeah,
it's,
but it's okay. I don't know if you guys have heard. I don't know if you guys have heard, but A-Rich has
there you
a new he's got a coach that fixed Josh Allen, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
I think at the end of the day, they're still going to try to develop that quarterback, their rookie, or the guy they drafted with the high draft pick. They don't owe Daniel Jones anything. This isn't a team we expect to make a deep playoff run. So I do think you see A-Rich start. He plays bad. They pull him. They put in Jones, and then you end the season like Bryce Young, and you try to end on a high note. If I had to predict how it'd go, I think it's exactly how Eric said.
I got a question real quick. For the sake of argument, let's say Jackson Dart goes to the Jets. Who plays more games,
Yeah.
Fields or Richardson? Who plays more games?
Fields.
Yeah, even if Dart's in New York.
Yeah.
I could see
Fields.
Jones. I could see. Yeah. I could see Jones lasting.
I don't think we take
4 to
Dart,
5
Tyler.
games.
I don't think we take Dart, man. I really don't.
I predicted Dart to the Jets like 2 months ago.
Dude, Dart has aura, bro. He could change your franchise.
Rick
Dude,
Spielman,
the
Rick
aura's
Spielman, man,
bad,
he
though.
loves Dart.
The necklace at the combine's not tough. It's more rough.
You know who Dart is? Dart's like he's literally like if Sunshine from Remember the Titans went to the SEC. That's who he is.
Everyone in the chat says Jones is good for A-Rich. I'm on the same beat.
It's 14 million. It's not like they paid.
I think
him,
Jones
right?
is better than some people are like. Dude, he played for the fucking
But have you
Giants.
seen the dude in a press conference? Like his
Yeah,
eyes,
he's
just
boring,
out
but he's
to
like-
space.
But he's
not
got a
there.
playoff win. He's got
I'm
a
not
playoff
sure.
win.
I'm just not fully.
He looked
in-
Throw to Isaiah Hodgins.
He looked
I'm
good
not
that year.
sure. I'm not sure his brain functions at a normal human pace.
No,
That's
good.
my concern with Daniel Jones.
Who's got more aura from Duke? Cooper Flagg or Daniel Jones?
Now I think if they brought in Rodgers, now you're like, oh shit, A-Rich dropping to like 190, 200. But Danny Dimes, I don't think anyone's taking him serious. Doesn't mean he won't play.
Plus,
but I don't
the
think he keeps
contract,
a job.
like you said, the contract says they want Ayers to win that job. They want to play Anthony Richardson. They want to be right. They don't want to be wrong. You know, fourth overall pick.
Milrow.
Elra had a good pro day.
Milrow's a running back, man.
Yeah.
Milrow's
Fast
the
as fuck.
Rev from Remember the Titans.
He had the third fastest QB 40 of all time.
Yeah, he's
Did he run a 4.3? Whatever they were saying. Did he?
yeah.
run a
That was way more official than Ted McMillan's bullshit 40.
Yeah.
Ted McMillan. Ted McMillan's by all accounts.
That'd be sick.
Ted
He had a different
McMillan, by
pair of
all
shoes
accounts,
that day.
very nice guy. I actually texted somebody I know is actually an athletic trainer for Arizona football. So I texted her. I was like, hey, what do we get out about Ted McMillan? Any good inside scoops? She said, really good guy, like best guy on the team. Not important for best ball. Anyways, him being like, I told y'all I was gonna do it. I told y'all you can't. What are you gonna say now? It's like, how about you do it at the combine? You haven't played football in 5 months because Arizona sucks. How about you do it at the combine? All right.
Or even at the official, like the proper pro day, man.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Just
now.
holds a private workout. One's run for 140. If you weren't perfect with your watch, man. Plus you're a half second slow, anyways.
Around a 4.37. Yeah, crazy.
I don't. I was always saying just nothing changes. I'm not saying he ran slow. Nothing changes for me as far as Ted McMillan, but I'm lower on him than most. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Still going to go in the first round. Still most likely
Yeah.
going to end up in a good landing spot.
Oh, this
Yeah.
Cody's gonna love this Jarquez one.
Yeah.
bruh, where are you at?
What do we got here, boys? The likes, the hates, the similarities. Where are we at?
Javante that high is ridiculous.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
getting him. I was
Check it
getting
out.
him in the last
Oh.
round to start. The big
Okay, last round.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah, okay.
'Cause-
Yeah.
if that
I
ADP
called
is
I called that
200
out
plus,
February 4th.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
if
Last
you're-
round, Javante.
if
That's
your
fine.
average ADP on Javante is 200 plus, it's whatever.
No, it's
Okay.
probably 180. It's probably 180 because I'm still taking him.
You're still taking him. You're still in.
Mm.
You think can I hear the take? Because I'll hear you out, but I'm not in. Maybe you'll change my mind.
You see what Dallas did in last year's draft? Nothing.
They could just poop in their
They didn't do shit.
they could just poop in their hand again.
Dude,
Shit.
they're drafting an RB, dude. They have to.
That's good.
They're
You're still
going
getting
to.
him at RB2 price with the chance that Dallas just goes Dallas.
But guess what?
I like
Miles
Dallas.
Sanders isn't down.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I put Miles Sanders on one team.
Yeah.
Oof.
You never
Yeah.
know.
Damn,
never
that's
know.
more Jarquez
Devontae's like
than me.
not great, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I love the Giddens up there. I have a ton of Giddens as well. He's going too low. Yeah, Giddens is a great. I like how our exposures look like my highest exposures, especially running backs. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 of my top 10 are rookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine. I didn't really attack. I just sprinkle them in. I just sprinkle them in. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Mine's like all like the late guys though, mostly, except for like Hampton's kind of up there now. Judkins is kind of up there now, but like Harvey's my guy. He's my go-to rookie. I will talk about that guy until the end of time. I like this guy more than Ray Davis. I liked Ray Davis last year. RJ Harvey's my guy.
Is the Kendre take that Kabar gets traded, or what's the Kendre take?
He could definitely get moved, but this is a team that could also add a running back. Like who knows? Like who knows about Kendre? It's more so he's like a 19th round guy.
Fair enough.
That's really
I like the
Harvey's
Jarquez.
Gone. Like these guys I like are gone. But yeah, I've started mixing more Jarquez. But Ollie Gordon's an interesting one because he did not test well, and I think there's a chance that he ends up in a Bucky Irving type situation.
I think that he tested exactly how he was always going to test. Everyone else just blew it out of the water. That it made him look bad.
That's kind of what happened with Caleb Johnson too.
Yeah. Ooh. He was always gonna be a 4.6 guy. He was always gonna be
but he's got good hands. Like he could be a 3-down type guy.
He's got good hands and he's got good agility.
He's Najee. He's Najee Harris.
He's not a stiff dude. He moves really well in between the tackles. Like he moves well for a guy that tall. He's taller guy and he's rocked up. Like I was again. If you look at the 2023 stuff, that's the caveat there. If you look at the 2024 stuff, he's like the worst running back in this class. But if you're looking at 2023, when he was like the best running back in the class, like I kind of treat him as such, like somewhere in the middle of those two players is how I'm drafting him.
Eric, where are you at on Ollie?
I got a bunch of Ollie. Let me see here.
DJ Giddens.
I have a bunch. My entire That's 12% Ollie. My entire like front screen on running backs is all rookies except Travis Etienne, Ray Davis, Trey Benson, Will Shipley, and Rashad White.
Yep. Yeah, I got White down here too, just below 13.5.
Yeah.
Why is nobody talking about Trevion Henderson here?
Because Quinshon Judkins is better.
But
I like all of them. You got to take a shot at all of them, right?
I think his situation's more like change of pace, explosive type back, and he's going to be very landing spot dependent.
I think Judkins is a better running back, straight up. I'm telling you, dude. Judkins, I think, is just better. He's more athletic. He's not faster, but he's more athletic.
At the top of the draft, though,
I think Henderson.
Hear me out. At the top of the draft, running back wise, Trevion's the number one pass pro, and he's the best pass catcher. So he's going to be on the field for all 3 downs. Depends on where. Yeah, I mean, if he goes somewhere where he's in a bit of a timeshare, but
he's not a 3-down back though.
Oh yeah, he is.
No, he's not. He's
you're gonna tell me that Ashton Genty's a 3-down back and Trevion Henderson.
Don't do this though. We're not doing.
Is that what we're doing?
You're so in the minority on that. This guy's got 0% Genty. He thinks he's like freaking Chris Carson or something. Like let's stay on Henderson, okay? Because I don't want to do the Genty thing right now. We can do that when we have the 11th pick in this draft.
You're trying to say that fucking
Trevion is not like the NFL is like the podcast that I listen to, the guys that are plugged into the league. It's like the NFL is like he's Jameer, like he's gonna be in that kind of role, not necessarily just like change of pace back, but like he's not. That's why they went out and they got Judkins, because he's not capable of sustaining a 3-down. Like he can't be the workworkhorse on a team. He couldn't even do it in college. There's more games in the NFL. Like he's not going to be a 3-down guy.
Coming in at what was his weight, like 202s.
Jameer Gibbs
a little light too. For 5'10", but that's why I think he's going to be in that change of pace type role.
Wait, are you out on Gibbs? Are you out on Gibbs too?
No, you're the one who's trying to like dog him by saying he's like thanks, man.
He's on the fucking Lions with the best offense in the league. Like, let's see where Trevion goes first before we start comparing him to. And Trevion's not going to go in the top 15 of the NFL draft.
You say that now. We said that about Gibbs too, didn't we?
All right, well, he's not Jameer Gibbs.
Hey, let's say Genty ends up on Vegas. Cody, are you going to mix in some shares?
You'll have 0.
Yeah, no, I will. No. My whole take right now is pre-draft. The whole take is pre-draft. If he goes to the Bears, I'm going to be fucking wheels up drafting him first overall. Like, not literally, but like, I'll be drafting. Yeah. It's a pre-draft take, and I honestly, my take is we don't need to make it about Genty. It can go forever. Is that I just can't be wrong. There's almost no way I can be wrong on that take, unless he ends up being like RB1, RB2. Then yeah, fuck me. it is what it is. But other than that, I don't think I can really be wrong. Look at that. There we go. That's my guy.
I'm pretty low on Genty in the second round. But
too high,
I'm
man.
also
It's too high.
moving. I'm also
What do
moving
I have?
London up. To
I have a
13.
bag of Genty.
I got 7.
I don't have as much as I thought. I
why-
got 14 shares.
Are
14.
you guys
What
going
percent?
Henry? Are you guys going
12
Henry over
12%.
Genty?
Every time.
No. I have 0
Every
Henry.
time.
I just don't know why you don't like Genty. You're comparing him to he's like this, like he's.
Dude,
I
Maybe I
don't
have
not
one.
like
Maybe I have
Genty,
one.
bro. I don't not like Genty. He's just mispriced. It's like Marvin Harrison last year. It's the same thing. He's 5'8". He's 5'8", 210, man. Like, he played in the fucking Mountain West. Like, that's great. You don't want to be putting 400 touches on a 5'8" running back, bro. That's what he did last year, and that's what he is.
I don't
know
care
how
too much
this-
about the
how-
touches.
How do I
thing.
get 21% HI? I've never taken him
That's awesome,
before
dude.
12.
Yeah.
H-Hand's like a receiver, dude. You just drafted
Yeah,
a
I'll
receiver
take
at
it.
running back.
21%. Damn.
All right, let's.
You
zoom
take any
through.
Bowers, Pat?
We're gonna
Oh,
do
we're
we're gonna
gonna-
do a big board in roughly like 5-10 minutes after
Okay.
after we talk through the last two positions, receiver and
Wow.
tight end. Bowers is low for me because I don't think he's ever gonna rise. I take him when he falls.
I think he's
I'll
first
mix
round
him
pick in
in.
BBM.
Yeah,
That's my hot take.
I think yeah. No, guess what? Like 18 round drafts, I think you get a bigger advantage by going 2 tight ends. Right? I don't think there's a
yeah,
huge
yeah.
advantage to going Bowers and stopping at 2 right now.
That's
you just
interesting.
draft 3 and you catch up. So I do like the price, and I will have a lot more post NFL draft when it switches to 18 rounds.
That's almost exactly my take on Bowers. I don't have pretty much hardly any
And
Bowers.
I like McBride's price too.
I like McBride's price more, and I just think it's the same. Like in BBM, when it's 18 rounds, I'll take a lot more Bowers because then you stop at 2 all the time, every time. But it's just easier to take 3. There's a lot of tight end value at the end of drafts too.
The Book of Elijah. Look at this.
Dude, receiver, I slowed down. I slowed down. I was at 40. I slowed down.
Book of
He had a kid.
Elijah.
He had a kid, so he kind of disappeared. He's doing the dad thing, but eventually, I know what happens. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna need to get out of the house. He's still working out. I'm deep in the Instas. We got the Instas up on him. I'm
The
making sure he's
Instas
still
are
doing
out
his
in
thing.
full form.
That's
I'm
when you
texting
know
his
you're
cousin and
reaching.
shit. I'm texting
That's
his
when you know
cousin,
you-
like, what's his diet looking like? You know, is this dude drinking beers like Tua on the boat, looking like a freaking, looking like a swordfish, bro? Like,
He saw Patrick Mahomes with the shirt off and is like, "That's the secret.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
just
secret."
more hamburgers. So, it's a 20th round guy. Like, who cares? You miss, great. He ends up somewhere sick because it's a free agent. He's 24 years old. He could extend the field. Like,
I thought
still
he
like
could
the
go
guy.
to the Rams and he
That's
could still
fair,
go
yeah.
there. He could still go there and be the slot guy at the Rams.
I wouldn't love that. It's obviously better than no team, but I'm
Yeah,
not too panicked. Just
Where's the spot? Where's the spot for more?
more.
That's it, man.
I
You
like
tell me.
Jags.
Nah. I
Here's
they
one.
like
What about
Washington too much.
what about the Falcons?
It's not the nuts. I'm not gonna say.
What
it's
about
the nuts.
slot for the Falcons?
I don't mind that. I don't mind that take.
Ray's there.
Arizona.
there's
Arizona
a
is
lot.
kind of mine right now.
Oh,
Arizona.
Greg?
Arizona. There's so many teams. You could put him on Denver, and he would eat.
Yeah.
Like they need a slot. Who the fuck's slot receiver for Denver right now?
Worst case scenario, Pittsburgh.
No, fuck that. Jesus Christ.
A proper slot receiver with my Bengals actually would be.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's not a bad spot. I'd take him.
What are you talking about? They got Jermaine Burton, dude.
Yoshi
Yeah.
Voss. Yoshi. Dude, Burton's good. He's just a.
He's
a
good
bum.
at football.
He could-
not
he could be
at-
good.
He's good at going to the casino.
Not good at showing up on time. You know.
I'm pretty jealous of that Christian Kirk exposure right there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he.
I don't know.
Not that I'm like super high on him, but every time I try to click him, he goes like 20 picks ahead of ADP, and I'm at like 1%. I just can't get
at
him.
140 to start the big board.
Yeah, that's on.
Yeah,
me.
no, he was a smash back then.
Kinda
I think he's
mad I
still a
don't have
decent
him.
pick.
Can I hear
I
your
don't
Hollywood
have
take?
any. I don't have any Quentin Johnson.
Hollywood, bro.
Can I hear your Hollywood take? real
Hollywood
quick?
Brown's a smash. Absolute smash.
I need a wide receiver. This guy's on KC. Like that's the Hollywood take.
That's
Voila.
about Eric's analysis too.
Voila.
Which
Dude,
is so perfect. It's
I
like
need a
pick
receiver in this
120.
range. This one's on KC.
know. And
They're
he's been
probably-
good
they're
before.
probably-
First round pick.
They're
You know,
probably
not
not
ex-
drafting a wide
Not
receiver.
extremely old.
Knox
Yeah.
Field, 27. It's
I'm
he's
no,
getting
That's
there.
not anything in 3 years, but
I'm
you know.
usually so like I'm drafting a lot of Amika. I'm drafting a lot of Golden. So I don't mind mixing in these vets.
London.
Keenan Allen's probably an interesting one. I thought Keenan would have a better chance to end up on the Pats than Diggs, but we'll see what they do with Diggs.
Yeah, that's a weird one. How do you feel about that as a Pats fan?
I will take anyone. Like, do you guys play receiver? Like, fuck.
I could, I think.
I got a
I
bad
think
knee right now.
Yeah. No, Eric's got a torn ACL, so.
Yeah, I got that injury guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you younger?
Fit
than
in
Diggs?
already. Fit in already. Kendrick Bourne, come on down.
I have all the rookies that you have. They look great. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Lastly,
What's
tight
up with-
end.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what? Do you have any Burden? Are you taking Burden?
Burton? Tremaine
Burton.
Burton?
No,
No.
Burden. Luther Burden.
Luther Burden.
I didn't see
Yeah,
him up there.
I got you, bro. I got
Oh,
you.
okay, my bad. Hey, there he
Yeah.
is. Okay, no Burden for Pat.
Amika and
Oh,
Golden.
is this a fade burden?
I've been that since the start, though, since February.
Yeah,
We-
yeah, me too. Ibuka is my number one wide receiver in the class.
I did get one of those two shares is Burton, I don't know, really far after ADP
Yeah,
with Josh Allen. I'm like, shit, this dude slips to the Bills. He's athletic, right? This dude is athletic. I just think he's more team dependent.
He's like
offensive scheme
skinny
dependent.
Debo. He's like skinny Debo.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Yeah.
offense. He's gonna need an OC that's going to
No,
create
Ozempic
plays for him.
Debo. That's the
Ozempic
nickname.
Debo's
Ozempic
crazy.
Debo.
It's crazy. One of these tight ends is ending up on the Colts. It's gonna feel really bad. that's my prediction. You have a lot of both.
That wouldn't that feel good? Doesn't feel good?
Colts doesn't feel great. Not gonna lie.
I have a ton of Loveland,
Jets
and
would
I'm,
be
like, average
Jets would
on
be
board.
nice. Jets would be nice, eh?
Mike Renner said
Mm.
Colson. He keeps doing Colson Love to the Bengals. That would be lit.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Just saying, it'd be lit.
Never gonna
though.
happen.
Steph, what's up? Ben in the house. Wow, this is a star-studded collab. Yeah, when you put 4 D-list influencers together, you get a B
Speak
minus.
for yourself. Fucko.
Dude,
We see 1,000
DMs,
subs. We're
the
at least-
DMs on Twitter were crazy. Eric was he goes something like, "Yeah, I'm going on Tyler's stream. I'm gonna stream after Pat." And
Yeah.
Tyler's like, people
Yeah,
are
we're
trying to
doing,
say, hey man, like you're gonna stream for 5 hours today. He goes, yeah, get on my. He's like, get on my level.
He's already done.
This is why you're not gonna make it.
He's already done 6 drafts today too.
This is why.
I know. I've been drafting on the couch since noon. We're torn ACL. We're laid up right now, and I'm dialed into the board. I'm doing like 10, 11 drafts a day. So
Yeah.
You're
Hell
gonna, you're
yeah.
gonna be max
You play
entered
catch
by
up
the
or
end of
what?
the night.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
playing
maybe.
catch up all right. Yeah. He went
Where
from
you
like
guys on-
never. He went from never drafting to now drafting 10 times a day.
I got nothing better to do, man. This is saving me.
Andrews, like him, hate him,
Like
on
him.
ADP.
He falls to like pick like 95 plus. Feels like a fine pick when you need a tight end. Feels
Especially before he got that guaranteed money and it was still a little ambiguous if he was going back to Baltimore. He was never leaving, in my opinion. He's my number 5 drafted tight end. I'm in on Mark Andrews.
Let's go.
Yeah, he doesn't fall as much as he used to, but yeah, like Eric's saying there, for sure. When it was like, oh, he might not be back with Baltimore, he would fall to like the hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Andrews, on or out?
Middle. I'll take him.
Yeah. Likely. Where are you on likely?
Out. Could be more out.
Yeah, I don't
Could be
take
more
Cody?
out.
Little pricey, but I have clicked him on some occasion with Lamar.
He was going like, because everyone's like, oh yeah, Andrew's getting traded, and I'm like, why? Because he dropped the ball.
Yeah, no,
He's getting traded. And it's like, yeah, now we're gonna draft
I was-
Likely a tight end
Discount.
15 now. Like, what?
I was
what?
never drafting likely like Andrews was not going to be on that team. I'll say that.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I was always drafting Andrews like he was on that team. But
Yeah.
I just mix it in a little bit with if you like miss out on Andrews and you have Lamar, slip a little likely in there.
Little nip slip.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Oh,
I have a bunch of the same ones you do, Pat. I have a bunch of Schultz. My order goes Schultz, Ferguson, then McBride, but then
Ertz should be
Gesicki,
higher.
Komet, Loveland, Hunter Henry.
Doesn't Ertz seem like one of the best priced tight ends?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Like,
it.
I
Love
wish
it,
I
Ertz.
just need more. I just can't. And then Evan
Yeah.
Ingram, I had like 0 up until like a couple weeks ago. So
Okay,
I'm
okay,
playing
real
catch
quick,
up.
real quick. Just this is a weird Evan Ingram thing I've been thinking about. Why is he? Because like, there's like, oh, everyone's like, Sean Payton got his Joker with an Ingram. It's like, isn't the Joker supposed to be able to like run too? Like, when's the last time Ingram took a handoff? Like, what are we talking about? He's a tight end.
Jimmy Graham was the Joker.
He's a tight end. He's not a. Isn't the Joker like? Isn't the purpose of a Joker to be like like a Taysom, a Cordero, like a guy who can do more than just catch the ball? Because that's all Ingram does.
Like Alvin's leaning into it. He's leaning into it.
That's what I'm saying. But like, he doesn't like you better have at least 2 rushing touchdowns on the year to be considered a Joker.
I don't think that's it though. I don't. Think
is it not? Like, maybe I don't know what a Joker is.
Kamara was the Joker for a while there.
Yeah, but that like Kamara's not. Ingram's not doing Kamara stuff though.
No, true.
I guess maybe I don't know what a Joker is. It's just a weird nitpick for me. Sorry.
No, that's fair. I like Ingram though. I think he should be going up near the Tucker Kraft area.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Probably before.
Yeah, I'm pretty high on Tucker Kraft though. Where are you guys at on Tucker Kraft?
Oh, he's great.
I like him
getting
more.
To him I've been clicking a lot of Colston in the same range.
So.
He's just my favorite backstack with Jordan Love. If you miss out on everything, bring in Jordan Love, bring in Kraft, bring in Wicks.
Yeah,
you're laughing.
Are you guys under the impression that Jordan Love is going to have an uptick type season after he started the year with the injury and?
Oh yeah, he's always live to have good passing games strung together. I don't know why. He's a good quarterback. It's a good offense, good coach. So. You just got to have it break right. The end of last year was just all Jacobs, and that's just what it was. But
he had an injury too, and then when he got back healthy, if he's healthy all year, I mean I'm betting on it. He's my number 2 drafted quarterback, pretty in on him. Kraft's my number 3 tight end. I'm super high.
We snuck into a room, and we get the interesting 7 spot, which
the worst spot.
I don't love it. I hate
the worst spot.
If Lamb's not there, I'm not really a big fan. We got Fossil here and Fossil in the 4 spot. Yeah, if you guys are in here with
you're not in on wait, who would be there then?
Don't be shy.
Puka
or Nico.
I'm Nico every time. I have almost 20% Nico.
Nico, man, 109 targets. 109 targets max for Nico in his career.
Yeah,
he's missed 3 games, 5 games, 5 games in his 3 seasons. I don't know. I'm not there with Nico, man. Yeah, in a 1 game vacuum, sure.
Eric, was it you that called Nico a mixture of Mike Evans and Julio Jones yesterday?
Absolutely. He's such a dominant player, and you can't even deny that when you're watching this guy.
Don't worry, I instantly said, let's slow down a little bit.
The main thing with the main reason I take Nico is because I think Stroud is at an egregious price right now on the board, and so I like getting my way into Stroud mainly. I also like getting into that division, into these dome games. It's a lot of the way that I draft has to do with, like you said, those spike weeks, those week 17s, and Nico's he's a touchdown guy.
You don't love when Houston gets rid of the left tackle, though.
I know, and they're drafting a bunch of defense. I know, but
they did kind of wash out the whole offensive line though, like Cam Robinson and what they brought in to shore up. Yeah, they kind of washed it out. Really,
they took 2 Minnesota starters from last year. Now they're starting in Houston, 2 of them.
Yeah,
really.
Cam Robinson, left tackle, trade midseason, and then Ed Ingram. They traded for him too. So they got 2 Minnesota starters. Yeah. Last year.
Mike, give us Lamb.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, give us Lamb.
Minnesota's
anti-Dallas here for Mike.
Lamb.
Is Minnesota in a position to draft a left tackle?
It does seem like there's a draft.
They have Darisaw.
Where are we at on neighbors? We haven't even talked about neighbors with
Minnesota.
I think this could easily be ranked like.
Did you see how much Jameis got paid though? He only got paid like $4 million a year.
Whatever you guys want to do, vote on it. What do you guys like?
Nico.
We could do anything.
Not Nico.
Nico.
Neighbors.
I love Neighbors.
Live a little bit. Neighbors in the 7 hole. Yeah. Have a day.
They got Jameis Winston. It's worth something.
Yeah, 30-30 Jameis Winston would be just fucking 7.
Oh my god!
For Neighbors,
bump, bro. He can see now. He can see now, though.
There's a path, dude. Week 17, Jameis Winston in Neighbors is like a Jerry Jeudy type game from last year.
Do we have any Giants fans in the chat? Like we
New
have
York,
someone in
we
the
gotta have
Discord. Shout out to
some.
Nick and F42. Like Giants
Dude, if
fan.
the
I should
Jets
reach out
got
to him.
Jameis Winston, I'd be so happy.
Wouldn't you be happy? Like
I'd be
know
so
there's
happy.
going to be entertaining games. Like you're going to start the game with a pick six, and then
Yeah.
you're going to play catch up the whole time. He's going to be chucking it. That's
Oh,
awesome for fantasy football.
Jameis Winston is the fantasy gift that will always give.
Yeah. I can't wait till we
Slayton's
disagree
live,
on a
right?
pick
Now
here.
the Slayton slappies must be happy.
Slayton, oh, that is
Like-
gangbusters for Slayton. I haven't drafted Slayton yet, and now
Dude,
I'm like-
Slayton slappies got to be happy. Got to be happy.
Right. I don't know. I don't want to spoil our like future picks here. but just
Wow.
building from back to front, like, are you guys gonna try to pick a quarterback that you think is going to be the starter for Cleveland, or you just kind of let it go if you take Neighbors?
Bro, yeah, you could like mix in Russ if you need like a 3 QB, like try to guess Sanders, whatever
Yeah.
it might be. But like, yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
Okay.
I'm not doing any of that.
45,
these rookies fucking stink, man. If I'm being honest, all of them.
45%.
I believe it. I was out on Sanders in the
Achan.
beginning, but I've been mixing him in now that he goes at picks 200.
That makes sense though, Pat, because you're taking like Neighbors
too
and the
high.
11 spot, and then
I still
Achan.
like it. Like that
at
is like
14
best
or whatever.
available when those two are there. So
I
don't
would
hate
love
it
to
that
do
much,
it.
but like
Pat, I got a
would
real
want this to go down.
quick question. Good promotion question here. I've been fiending for that best ball overlay combination thing to come out of the
Yeah, it's
maintenance
coming out,
mode. Can
dude.
you give me
It's coming out.
a sneak peek of what I'm gonna see? Because I heard you talk about it. I think yesterday. You're like, there's some new stuff coming. I
Right.
want to know. I want
I'm-
the scoop.
I might have a little sneak peek of the website.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
AJ Brown.
Achan goes at fucking 17.
That's
Dude,
good.
Neighbors,
Good.
AJ Brown is money.
Crazy.
AJ.
Crazy start, really.
Easy.
All right, I like it.
You get the division. I mean, I love that.
Dude,
I like
this
it.
is a guy that wants numbers, bro. He didn't give a fuck about winning. He just wants his numbers. That's great for fantasy.
Do we want to pull up Devonta Smith and then Hurts and then just full stack it with Neighbors?
I don't
I'm
know
in.
If we're getting,
I'm in. That makes figuring out quarterback later easy.
You're praying you get him though to fall, which he
Where-
usually does. He's my
what's the
number
pick?
one owned QB. I do think
Yeah.
Hurts is like wildly mispriced.
He is.
When you take
Yeah.
into account like Burrow's price and Mahomes where he started. I've been drafting a lot of Mahomes when he drops. He goes
Why
to, like,
why
the
is
Bo
everybody
Nix range,
dogging
which
on
I
Burrow?
love.
Why is everyone dogging on
I've been
Burrow because
seeing
he's a
people-
pocket passer, all this stuff? He put
Burrow
up
won
8
me
like
20K last year. I could
Okay.
second
Yeah, he won me
MLG, stack
20K
with
too,
Higgins,
actually.
Stack with
like-
Higgins. Like I like Burrow, but like
Did you have the Marvin Mims bring back week 17, Pat?
no, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
You know
I
what
wasn't
kills
that
me?
big
I
of a
was
Mims
all-
slappy.
I was all over that stack, and then I just didn't get there. I had a lot of that stack because Mims was free, so whatever. Give me
Yeah,
Mims at the
nice little back
last
stack.
pick to
Yeah.
the bring back, right? But
Are we all in agreement that Lad McConkey's the worst value in the second round?
No.
Worst pick? No.
Dude, I think
No.
he's a free
Who's
agency
worst?
winner. I think
Who's
he's a
worst?
free agency winner, like major.
I think
think's
Brock
wor-
Bowers is worse in this
Oh,
tournament.
no.
Like Pat said, I agree with that take. In this tournament, in the 20 rounds, I think Brock Bowers is a tough click. CMC,
Eric?
pretty tough click.
Eric?
Second round.
I mean, I disagree. I take Bowers. I think Bowers is the best pick in the second round. 100%. Because
Christopher
if
McCaffrey's
you converted just his raw fantasy points over to wide receiver, like if his color was just yellow instead of blue, he would be like the wide receiver 9 last year, but he gets to fill your tight end spot. It's like a mega cheat code, in my opinion.
And he didn't write like he actually like I hate playing the touchdown game, but they're like he's gonna have more than 4 touchdowns. He had 4 touchdowns
with
last
Geno
year.
too.
He's gonna have more touchdowns with Geno. It's just it's obvious.
And
It's like
McBride only scored 1 touchdown. That's also that's why I take a lot of both those guys.
yeah.
I
Whatever.
think he had 2 by the end of the season. Click McBride there. Did he have 2?
I think
He had a
I think
fumble
this is, I
recovery
think,
and
Yeah,
a
week
rushing
18.
one.
Week 18.
I think we just
he
go
had
off
that one.
ADP here, boys. McBride or Kyron.
I
I'm
get
McBride.
McBride.
Yeah, I'd go
Balls.
McBride there if he's there.
I think there's a pretty big drop off. Like if you don't get one of these two, I'm very much so.
Oh
with
no,
QBs in
no.
that spot.
All right, Kyron's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, like fuck, man. We only get 16
Sad day.
touchdowns. Like damn
sad
it.
day.
I'm
Are you at all worried that like there's some
Fucked.
reports that they want to be more balanced in the backfield this year? Does that worry you at all, or no? Or is it like this is the punt
Oh,
thing
yeah.
all over again?
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
No,
McVay's
no,
never actually done that.
I-
Who's saying that? Like,
I might
if you got any type of sign that Corum was going to eat into the workload last year, like yes, but like
I might do
he got
a
65 touches. That's less than Tyler Algier.
yeah.
Corum stinks
Like-
too, man. Corum does stink. But
Tyler
I would
Algier got
suggest
150. You know,
Algier's
like
the man.
I would suggest we take Corum with this lineup though.
I was
We'll see.
no. I
You
think
want a
he got
handcuff? I don't
Kyren.
like it.
Yeah.
I
don't
like
it.
handcuffing guys that go like after pick 80,
Well, yeah, I'm not saying we reach and pull up Corum.
unless you could play like I like this. I like this narrative as well. When you're
Well,
thinking like playoff best ball.
What happened to
like,
doing the
big
Devonta
brain.
Smith, Jalen Hurts?
Nah, Kyron's a better pick.
Big brain stuff. Gibbs and Demont, and you just play the side that Gibbs is a low-owned player because he sucks week 16 or whatever. He busts, and a lot of those teams get X'd out. Demont gets the 2 tutties that week, falls into the end zone like a bowling ball, and then week 17 Gibbs eats. Like I like.
I don't hate that, but that's
combos. Also,
a price tag.
But Corum doesn't get the ball. So, like, what's the upside? He gets the ball only when Kyren gets hurt. It's not like this team is running a 70-30 or a 65-35. It's like 98% Kyren and Corum, like, holding his towel.
No, you're not
it's-
wrong.
I think
you're
it's
not
a-
wrong. But
I
you're
think I'm
betting.
gonna
You're
do-
betting on the backfield is what you're betting
12
on.
spot dead.
I think I'm gonna
yes.
drop something on Twitter where it's like,
Corum's
what were the
also a
worst?
pick,
What were the worst off-season like things that made a player drop? Is Kyren the punt returner the 101? I think the 102 is. I think the 102 is Chase Brown had more
shit.
special team snaps in 2023 than he did on scrimmage snaps in 2023. I think that one's
That-
number 2.
Fat Keenan was pretty good.
Fat Keenan is
Fat
up
Keenan
there
is
for
a
sure.
classic.
Any other good
Yeah.
ones that we had? Stuff that didn't matter because Rashi Rice, obviously.
Because I was out on Corum in the big board, completely out last year, and then just due to where he went, I think this is Hurts.
Hurts.
I hate
Hurts.
to say it, but
Yeah,
like, when this
yeah,
guy goes
no.
double elite,
No.
especially,
With
Oh,
AJ Brown,
No,
easy click.
It's a smash, dude.
Easy click.
I can't. We did this last year, like with Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk got to a point where ETR boosted him ahead of Lamar Jackson. Like people were drafting Christian Kirk ahead of Lamar Jackson last year. I can't draft Chase Brown, J-Mo Flowers over Hurts.
The old
this
and
is
the old
why
and
this is
dusted the old and dusted Derrick Henry and old and dusted Saquon Barkley take last year was pretty good.
I had 12% Henry. Barkley, I was at 5% because he went in the second. And yeah, too much wide receiver bro shit last year. I had to check myself.
Yeah, there was so much.
Like 12% Henry was good in the third round. I wish you had more.
The zero
more
RB
market.
bros are down bad.
I gotta-
last year, for sure.
Oh,
I've talked
That's
about
why
some
I
nice
think it's the
teams.
perfect year to go back into zero RB. I'm not
Yeah,
kidding because
yeah.
everyone's
I don't
out of it now, and
I
now
don't
it's the thing to
disagree.
do.
I don't disagree with that, yeah.
recency
so
bias
hard.
is crazy.
But
Yeah.
especially before Najee went, like he was going in like the 120s almost.
He was
I
a
got
part
a
of a lot of
ton.
in the beginning.
Yeah, I had a bag of Najee in the 120s, 100 teens, whatever. And he was the perfect zero RB click in like round 8 or whatever it was. That felt really nice.
All right, quick question though, because this is something I've talked about a little bit, and I think it's warranted. Just I want to hear your guys' take on it. Last year, you could have done Bijan, Henry, and Saquon. It's a pretty easy thing you could have done in rounds 1, 2, and 3. If you knew that they were going to have the season that they did, how many times would you have done? Because again, you're still trying to catch up by receiver. But if you're like, give me the RB, 3 of the top 4 RBs, I think from last year, and you could have done that over and over and over again. How many times would you have just spammed that and be like, well, I'll figure receiver out? You know what I mean? If you didn't know anything else, but you knew you were getting 3 of the top 4 running backs.
150 times.
Want to see a crazy,
right? But
crazy-
it's like you don't know the receiver, so it's like you get a hit on a Mooney or one of those other late guys. It's just like
Spam rookies, just
Yeah.
spam rookies,
yeah.
I wish I could look at that. I did have a couple with both Barkley and Henry. I had a couple.
Yeah,
of that
I
last
as well. Yeah, I did too.
That was really nice. I don't know if I had Bijan as well, or a third running back like that. But then I had a ton of Chase Brown too, because he was like 10th round, 10th, 11th round.
It's stuff
Chase
like
Brown.
that why you got to have some fun. Like it's like the 0 RB thing is real. You got to get your receivers and all that, but like have some fun on some drafts a little bit and do shit like that. Because it's people will tell you it's dead. I don't think it's as dead as people will tell you. If you hit it right, it's like you'd want every team with Bijan, Henry, and Barkley. So it's like I don't know. Have some fun, guys. Don't just do 0 RB every time. Yeah, draft 3 running backs to start off. Pat, didn't you post something on Twitter? You got ripped for it.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
that got 100,000 views, bro.
Yeah, like I saw that. Now, I couldn't. Yeah, I saw that you got a ton of views, and I was like, "That's a totally fine start." Like people were going crazy over that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's not full. That's not full gritty. Like, shout out gritty.
I still brought in 5 RBs in that draft. Like I just went like, my next one was Rashad White, so I actually went Bucky White, and then I brought in like a super late. I think I brought in like Charquez or something.
Like
Addison.
I'm Waddle.
Like
I'm Waddle.
Like all 3 of them.
Waddle over Addison.
Godwin.
Kenny Walker.
I like Godwin and
Tyler,
and Minnesota
it's on
for
you.
the dome,
Waddle.
basically, or the weather.
Waddle.
All right. Here's a draft from last year's big board. This was a bigger board draft, $100 draft. Stakes are up. Me and my boy TB Bucks. We start with Chase at 5.
Oh my
we go
God.
Barkley at 20. Derrick Henry, Rice at 79, Chris Godwin 68, and Trey McBride. Might have been the nuts through freaking 6 rounds, but obviously Rice goes down, Godwin goes down, and this team just gets muckled at receiver.
Brutal.
My pants got tighter for a second there.
Yeah,
Pull up your tweet. Pull up your tweet. What was the team? Who were the running? What was the team again? That went so crazy.
Gibbs, McCaffrey.
Bucky fell to me at
That's
like
what it was.
30, dude.
You
I
got
already
a
had 2
falling Bucky.
RBs. I'm like,
yeah.
There's no way I'm not
That's
clicking
what it
Bucky
was.
here at 30. There's no chance I don't click it. So be a man and freaking come back. Then the next draft, I'd hit him with the gritty in it.
Donating.
Oh.
No.
This guy's donating. So they all say donating.
Gibbs at 6, CMC
whoever
at 19,
was saying
Bucky at 30. I could have just been on auto draft. Like I didn't do anything. But
that is on auto draft.
Yeah, that's an awesome team.
But yeah, that's I like that, man.
It didn't end up the most sexy, but it's what it is.
I agree though. You got to mix that into your portfolio when you're doing $150. Like if you're doing 20 drafts, probably not the best idea, but
have to. I'm God.
Wow,
if he falls.
he's fallen.
So now it's
Najee.
This is where I would click.
I'd take like Golden here, honestly.
I'm cool with Amika or Golden.
I'd be Amika over Golden for sure.
Quinshawn, bro.
I'm a Najee guy here for sure.
Oh, we're all split. If we're gonna go receiver, I think it's Golden, but I like Quinshawn. I think it's
even though your exposures with Golden, even though it's some
66.
exposures.
That's the earliest I've taken him for sure.
That's a pull up and a half.
Dude,
who cares?
Mocks don't lie, man. This guy's looking like he's going the highest right now.
He might be the first receiver off the board. Yeah, he might be the first receiver off the board.
Besides Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Travis Hunter is gonna be receiver.
Pat, how much Travis Hunter you got?
Not a lot.
That's good talk.
I go in waves. So that team that I started 3 RBs, I brought Travis Hunter on, right? Because you need him to sort of be receiver. Yeah. So like when you draft those teams, like, oh, I went 3 straight RBs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna draft Khalil Shakir and win a tournament. Like,
dude, Hunter's gonna be receiver. Dude.
Hunter's the perfect draft pick with that start.
Every day we get closer to the draft, I'm more confident that Hunter's going to be a receiver because if you think about it, it's like
you just watched Jamar Chase make $160 million.
The FOMO's kicking in
because, dude, he goes to the Giants, he's a receiver. That's what McShay already said. He goes to the Pats, he's definitely a receiver. It's just like I don't see what's the worst landing spot for him.
It's an easier transition for him to go play wide receiver and just be the best athlete on the field.
Yeah.
It is to try to do both and do that whole thing.
You still took Rashad and Sampson.
I didn't show this. I didn't show this. Yeah, you get him at 163.
Oh damn, yeah.
And then Sampson at 174. Who planned on just staying here, but
who was in this draft? Was it a 0 RB slappy room? What's going on? Like, how do you get all these values?
Let's see.
Is this stream? No way.
Tyreek Hill got pulled up. No, this was off.
I don't know any of these.
Damn. This was a late night stream.
Yeah,
This is a late night stream. This is a late night stream, wasn't
Couple
it?
badgeless on the left here.
You did this at like midnight your time.
3 QBs. Hawk in 91. Tucker Craft correlated. Theo Johnson late, and then 9 receivers.
I love this team. I love
Reed at
Hunter and
78.
Higgins.
So we got a little value there.
DK is
DK too.
This is like the only type of build where
Higgins,
DK is a good
Royals.
pick too.
Whittington, I have none of, but 211 with Staffy made sense, and then Booty.
I love this team.
There's no one there.
I love it.
Steelers and Rodgers not on terms.
I'll keep an eye on it through the season.
That guy's so ridiculous.
I guarantee you, Aaron Rodgers is going in there saying 40 mil a season, and they're like, "Yeah, we got 20 for you, bro."
It's like this is underdogs.
Honestly, I think that's what it is. Like
He's out of his mind, man. The Vikings offered him like 1 year, 5 mil.
Ibuka's still there.
Amika's still there. You also have Caleb Johnson, but I wouldn't.
I like Caleb Johnson.
I wouldn't mind slapping Amika here too.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather Amika.
Yeah.
Mika.
Same
Do it.
team. Love that.
That's sick.
Love that.
Tequila. Amika. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Amika.
That would hit. That would hit on the Twitter machine.
It's like the LeBron song that everyone's making. Let's just do it with Amika Ibuka. You seen those edits going around?
No.
LeBron. I substitute middle school. That's all they sing. LeBron.
What subject?
I do everything. I just whoever needs me.
He's the Evan Ingram of
Cloud division.
When I go to social studies, I'll give them. I'm a huge history nerd, so I'll give them a couple fun facts about some presidents. But yeah,
Tyler's like today's gonna be a coding. Today's gonna be a coding type class. I need you to make me a new YouTube intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of president fun facts. I'll tell you, I got a lot of them.
Tyler will substitute.
Yeah, Tyler's the Joker. He's got the Joker Evan Ingram role.
Yeah, I'm the Joker.
Anyone that needs anyone that needs a
from,
VHS pushed into the machine for the kids.
I do anywhere.
He'll be there.
Anywhere from 6th grade to 12th grade, I'm there. It's a very wide range.
Today we'll be covering 0 running back.
Today for me was English. They were learning about like semicolons and shit.
Yeah, read this book. I need a draft. That's why the kids of America.
Dude, you know how much March Madness? March Madness I watched today?
Yeah. How many times have you seen Remember the Titans?
I've only actually turned on one movie, and I think I've told this story real quick. Just real quick before we pick. I coach high school football. For those who don't know. And I had a ton of football kids in this. It's a sports literature class, which I took that class. Awesome class. We were watching a movie. Again, a ton of football kids in the class. We were watching Concussion. And, some of the kids are looking over at me.
We're on the
clock. Let's see.
Pollard.
TP here?
Yeah.
TP. Yeah.
Smash.
The no clock is rough.
Yeah, I don't
like
Underdogs just busy. It's just busy. It starts at zeros. So you don't know where you're at.
Yeah.
Is it literally not clicking for you either, Pat?
No, it's clicking, but it's just it's showing you with no time. But
wish we had no clock for the Albatross.
We don't panic. We don't panic because we already got the ranks up. So
all these kids were
trust the ranks.
All these kids were clunking out in the class.
What's up with that? Not too much Mooney.
Just like I'm not.
Got a lot of Hollywood though. It's pretty interesting. Just talk about that.
Mooney goes at 96, dude. Hollywood goes 30 picks.
Look at the ranks, Tyler. You like that?
Wait, how much Mooney you have?
Like, we can't. The Atlanta guy can't ask me how much Mooney I have, though. It's different. It's a different conversation. He pulls in heartstrings.
No, it has nothing to do with fandom. No, it's not. No, I don't want. I don't want that.
Mooney was my number one owned guy in the big board last year. He was going undrafted as a free agent.
Mooney is the fucking man. He's my most owned wide receiver, and like yes, I'm a Falcons fan. It's not because like I like Mooney, but he's like my favorite player on the Falcons. Like where he goes, what you're going to get. He's the second receiving option on a team that's going to pass the fuck out of the ball. It's supposed to be a D. We'll say
they add a receiver offense in the draft.
Yeah, but like they're not going down the first round, not in the second round. I don't think.
He does go in a dead ass zone. of
Like
wide
Mooney was
receivers,
awesome
ADP
last
wise.
year. He was good, and like
Is
he's
Michael Penix kid?
yes,
You
yes.
think
We don't have any evidence to say that he's not good.
you're that high pitch there?
Look, here's the thing with Penix. Like I was like, so here's the thing. He comes in first game against the Giants. He doesn't do. There's 2 defensive touchdowns in that game. They don't have to do much, right? Second start ever in the NFL is on the road against the Commanders in a must-win. Like you're going to the playoffs game.
Yeah.
They go to OT. They don't touch the ball. Like he makes magic happen, whatever. Then the last start, the Panthers. I don't even have to say what he did in the Panthers game. Fucking masterclass. And it's just like, dude, we had like. Do you think McCarthy's good? Because if you drafted McCarthy over Penix, like, I have a bridge to sell you.
No, yeah, McCarthy's trash.
So
I'm
I'm
in
going
on
to correct
Penix.
you. I'm going to correct you.
I'm
The
in on
second best receiver on the Falcons is going to be Bijan Robinson.
I like Bijan. Obviously, I like Bijan.
They're going to run the shit out of the ball. I don't know. It's Mooney just goes. He's expensive. Like, just give me.
Is he expensive though?
Give me the number 1 rookie prospect tight end over Mooney every time.
I'm pretty low.
Or
Honestly,
QB,
like,
that
I'm saying,
range.
you need a receiver though. Like Mooney's he's awesome.
I'm
Like who
just
do you like
going
more,
for
Mooney or Shaheed?
I don't know.
No, you don't know.
I
No,
don't have a
you
ton
know.
of
No, you
Shaheed, so
know.
like, that's a
You
bad.
know.
That's a bad.
You know. Okay, Mooney or Pittman. I like
Yeah,
Pittman. though.
Pittman.
I like
Pittman almost
Pittman.
every time.
I do like Pittman. I like the thing where it's like I hope that he needs back surgery,
Yeah.
stays on there forever. Because like if he would have gotten it, he would have gotten it. If he needed it, he would have gotten it.
This is a interesting spot here. Because
Yeah, I don't know if I missed him. Is Hunter still there?
you guys want to get into RB3 or tight end?
I
I
think
think
Hunter's
Tyler
gone.
Warren or
I like
is
Christian
Travis
Kirk.
Hunter gone?
Is Hunter gone? Just so we can confirm. Because Hunter's
Yeah.
the pick here if he's gone. Oh, he's
Oh,
there.
so he's here.
I think it's Hunter. It's Hunter. In my opinion.
Wide
I think it's
receiver
Hunter.
6 over RB3 and tight end 1. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The pocket for running
So
backs
stop
is
it
like
at
that
7.
one. It's like that one.
Yeah, we're off
from,
wide
like,
receiver for a minute.
160. Yeah, it's perfect. That's perfect.
I'm probably tapping into RB3 there as just like a construction type build. Because now I don't know. It's how many nut landing spots are you gonna get for rookie receivers? Like, are we still gonna bring in? You can still try to bring in your favorites like Royals, Higgins. So I think it kind of limits you doing that. But
I think you got to bring
going
in some
get
high possible
that's a
upside.
fun
That's-
these guys
to
are
have,
still
though.
all first rounders. Like,
Yeah,
this is-
right.
Yeah.
No, I just like it because I've really found over the last 5 days of drafting nonstop that little middle pocket, like 125 through like 175, to be just awesome for running backs. Like so easy to double tap running back right there.
Dude, we literally have the first, second, and fourth receiver off the real NFL draft board on our team, dude.
That's sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also interested in Warren though, not having a tight end. I thought that would have been a fun pick as well.
Yeah, Warren's a smash there. I don't mind coming
I'd
off
be
the
alright.
click because we have 19.
Yeah.
I have 19%.
That's why I think Hunter was
Appreciate
great
you
here.
guys.
That's why I think Hunter was great here because you only had 2.
Sharps would have been.
Do we get
Alright,
May
cool,
on the way
yeah.
back around and just play in? Oh, May gone. Megan.
Drake?
Charbonnet would be a fucking gift. One of these 3 would be a gift, in my opinion.
I agree.
Mm.
And
I
then
agree.
if
Or
they're
Love.
not there, I think we
Yeah.
go for Colston.
Then we just go Justin Fields, call it a day.
Oh, God.
Oh, Ingram over Colston. And
What do you have Hurts, dude?
Or,
Why we
Ingram-
got Hurts? We just got Fields in
Yeah.
the 13th, dude.
I could see that.
Ingram over Njoku.
Ooh.
Straight up.
Yeah, I could
Straight
see
up.
it. I could see it. I'm
We're gonna get one.
dude.
We're gonna get
I'm
one of
there.
them.
Charbonnet is pretty nice here.
Sharb-
Sharp's the smash, in my opinion.
Sharps a smash.
Charbonnet.
That's fine. I love the
3 tight
ADP
end
value.
build.
See, that made Hunter worth it. That was cool.
I agree.
That did help, yeah.
I agree. Still getting Sharps there. 10 picks after ADP. Like,
Yeah.
what a gift.
Oh no,
That's
George
bad.
Foreman died?
Oh, really?
Oh,
Dude,
no.
dude, that grill got me through.
R.I.P.,
through
man.
college.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight
Oh.
up.
Yeah, that thing could make some really nice grilled chicken for
Whatever you
real.
need.
Yeah.
Ingram Dust. Yeah, he's obviously gonna rise. Like whoever got him early and when he was slipping, like good for them. When you got that news, that 2-day underdog note that he was meeting with Denver if you faded it and he was still going in the 150s? I did it.
That's a really nice time to be on the clock in a slow draft.
That's when you click them. That's when you.
Yeah.
Yes. That's like me when the War Room when Palmer went to Buffalo and I'm sitting there round 19 with Josh Allen. I'm like, thank you. This is why you use your clock.
Yeah.
By the way,
really
before I forget, shout out Canada, bro.
Word. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, at least they can draft. New York can't. So,
Yeah. We shit. I don't even pay taxes. That's so, bro. I'm serious. So if I win Best Ball Mania 2.5 million American, that turns into shit. Let's just go with 2 million.
36%.
No, not quite that much. Like 30, roughly, something like that. So like, let's call it, if it's $1 million, I'm getting like 1.25, 1.3, zero taxes. So
wait, sorry, my brain is really stupid. Can you break that down for me? But like I'm an idiot.
Yeah, ChatGPT.
So the United States currency is worth more on a global market than the Canadian dollar. So therefore, if I trade in,
he's converting. He's converting.
Got it. Okay,
$1.
I got that part. Okay.
$1.30.
Tyler didn't convert. He doesn't teach that class.
No,
I know we won't do it.
But
yesterday. Here's a smash.
And then I also don't pay taxes. So no, it's not Hollywood. No way.
I don't like Hollywood here. I think we need someone to
our build at all, but it's such a smash.
Do we go QB? Dak, Trevor Lawrence, Colston Loveland?
Colston here, first tight end.
I don't think we need with Hurts. I think we can push quarterback decently.
I like Loveland.
Totally cool with Loveland. I also think Goddard's a fun pick. He'll fall to like 155.
Kraft's a good click here. Kraft's okay.
Yeah, we can get Goddard on the way back around.
Yeah, we can push Goddard is what I mean.
This whole conversion thing's got me in a loop.
Bro, serious?
But no,
so $1 American
is
worth one.
Yes. So I see I saw this comment. And I understand that the US dollar is less than. I understand that part of it. I'm there. Yeah. I'm with you there.
Okay.
But in my mind, I'm like, actually, I'm not going to say it, dude. Fuck that.
God forbid the principal of Tyler's school's watching this right now. He's like, our kids are fucked.
So like,
good thing I canceled the MCAS.
Can you? Okay, I'm just going to ask the question, and this, again, please just bear with me here. This is an idiot question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So, can you do more with that money in Canada than you can in the US, or does it not work like that?
No, I just get more of it.
Things cost slightly more in Canada.
Do they cost?
Maybe a little bit, but maybe a little bit. Some stuff's cheaper here.
Some stuff's cheaper. Yeah. I'm assuming. Yeah.
So
that's how things go when you use the conversion, Tyler. Like when you give $20, you get like 40,000 pesos. There
you go.
Look, this isn't math. I'm not something for econ. I'm not an econ sub. I think I actually had a bad econ grade in high school. So just leave me alone, all right?
Random country, Tyler. I think you need to go visit some.
Is this the sharpest pick that we've seen so far in the draft? J.J. McCarthy ahead of Michael Penix, which is currently right now holding Kirk Cousins. So if Penix is not the guy, hasn't yet proved he can be the guy. Didn't get a lot of playing time last year. J.J. McCarthy, now you get the A-Rod not going to Minnesota news. Should J.J. McCarthy go ahead of Michael Penix?
No.
Here's the only thing there. Okay, here's the thing. I think JJ's got higher ceiling because he does run. He runs more than Penix.
He runs. He's with Kevin O'Connell. He's in a dome. He plays bad.
We don't know if he's going to run. We don't know if he's going to run on that knee, man.
And we don't know if he's good. I think Penix has at least flashed okay, he could be the guy. Like he played well enough to be like we don't need Kirk anymore at all.
They're both fine picks. I'm just I like McCarthy a lot. But I don't risk Penix.
Penix higher floor, McCarthy higher ceiling. That's the way I look.
McCarthy. I love the fucking weapons that.
I don't even think McCarthy's a higher ceiling.
I take a bunch of running backs here, so I'm fine with. I don't want to handcuff Pollard, but
you could trick me into Dak and Fergie.
I like Dak.
I'm all right with Dak.
We got Golden.
Dak
two of those guys there.
One of the
138. You just keep it simple.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Golden, who's the other guy we got? Golden,
to
Puka,
Dallas.
and Loveland. One of
Oh,
those
yeah.
two ended up on Dallas.
Love,
true.
love going first round receivers with Dallas. It's an awesome shout.
That's
And
cool.
we can
I
we
didn't
can
think
bring
about
in
that. I like
we
that.
can bring in Turpin at the end of drafts too.
Down. I'm very interested.
Something
I
Something
love
I
that.
brought up in the Discord too, Tyler, is like going these first round receivers with Dak is so incredibly sharp. And you know when Dallas inevitably drafts a receiver in the first round, he's gonna get that bump. If they don't,
Dak will.
yeah, I think he gets a bump if you get a first round receiver with him, be it whoever take your pick.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, MDS.
MDS
real quick. You
pull
live in
that
the
up.
same
Pull that
MDS.
up.
You live in the
What if
same
the-
fucking state that I do. It's the same education system that fucking raised you. I don't want to goddamn hear it.
Such a good click in Canada for sure.
Yeah.
That's why I'm 100%.
Canada.
I'm 100% Penix. In Canada, it's just I can't not take him here.
it's just so much cheaper.
If
It's all
Dallas
love, baby.
passed on a first round wide receiver, though, I could see them going back in the second round, getting like Trey Harris or something.
Hey, real quick on that note, on that Canada, this whole subject, a real question. Like, do you guys get taxed straight up from Underdog? Like, how does it work?
They send you a tax
You gotta
form if you
file
win
it.
enough money.
I don't think I've won enough money to get
See if you lose, you should be tracking, right? So like,
Yes.
So
Yeah.
here's
Keep
so
your
here's-
receipts.
track your
yeah.
deposits, right?
We'll hit onto a little economics, little tax.
Wait, what
code
happens if
here.
I lose? Wait, what
So,
should I
like,
be doing?
They paid out on like January 3rd, 4th, whatever it is. That goes on next year's tax return. So like you
Yes.
should still claim your losses, which sucks. Like they're not going to send you a form, so you got to go in and be like, week 17 eliminator, you won this amount, and the entry fee was 0. Like you have to like calculate everything. Literally takes 20 minutes. I did 800 drafts. It took me 20 minutes.
And that's
And,
just on your deposits into the site, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
So like, and then you're gonna get hit. Like if you won last year, like they're gonna send it to you. Now whether you claim it or not, yo, Bri, don't worry, I got you.
Well, no Fergie Ferg for us.
Yeah, that's rude.
All right, Kyle
fine.
Pitts is there.
That's fine. We could still luck into some correlation there.
Turpin will still be there at the end.
Is it? Hey, raise your
I
hand.
don't-
Does anybody here have like over 6% Kyle Pitts?
I'll check.
I
I
like
might.
Yeah, right here. Bestball.com.
there we go.
Founders.
I don't know why I was looking at that.
Nope. I got 4.5.
Yeah.
Pitts?
I don't mind.
10
this.
and
I don't think
10.2.
It doesn't like move the needle.
Hell
for me.
yeah.
I'd rather just go like Ertz and then
Yeah.
bring in like Tyler Conklin round 19.
Who are the running backs that are there? If you kind of feel like you could use a running back or tight end, one of the two.
Pitts
I
is
don't mind the
getting
Javonte
hurt
pick.
just because he hurt people.
Ooh,
He hurt
guys on
people.
Trey Benson.
Trey
I have,
Benson.
like,
Oh, I'm in.
God.
I'm in on Trey.
Yeah, I have a ton of Trey Benson.
Oh, thank God.
yeah. I like Rashad then.
Oh.
Well, why not Javonte? Just stack like
Yeah.
it's all the same bet. Just may as well get the team
Rashad's
correlation.
good at football.
I hate Javonte.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'd rather
Tyler,
not.
they're both
Okay,
pretty
all right,
slow.
we gotta
What-
move
Ray
off.
Day?
We're not
Ray
going to
Day?
either one.
Ray Day?
Giddens.
Giddens?
Harvey. Giddens.
Giddens?
Harvey. Giddens. Harvey. Whatever one
Fuck's
is. Is it?
Giddens, bro. Giddens.
Oh, 31 for Giddens. Damn, that's
Yeah.
a gag.
Mike Giddens is thick.
Best jump
I'd
cut
rather
in the
go
class.
Pitts. How about Pitts?
Pitts.
Fine. Yeah. Even better.
Oh, Jesus, take the
Uh,
wheel.
Oh, you're
It's just been
7.1.
so much easier with
Hey,
Javonte.
someone get the fucking. Where's the red flag? I need a red. Like
It is not remotely
challenge.
the same
Can we
play,
get
Eric.
the
Oh my
challenge
God. Okay,
crew on
Tyler.
there?
Yeah, we
That
need
was
to get a replay.
I got
Slow-mo
Pitts.
replay on
I
that.
got you. Boys.
Full
I got you,
timeout.
boys. Dude, that was. I got there. I got there on the click.
I thought you did.
Davis Peng, are you watching? We're
Hope
gonna-
Bishop. Yeah. Oh.
That's it. Get the employees. Tag the employees. All right, how far?
Yeah,
behind is-
Javonte is fucking cheeks, man. Like you do not want more than a 30% bag of Javonte Williams.
Yeah, I don't want more than 80% for sure.
80. Damn.
Ooh, I might have moved it. That's the thing. Here we go. Insta replay. You let me know.
If Javonte falls back, you're gonna be pissed.
Dude, we just don't know how much time's on the clock, too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Last second.
Oh,
I
it was
don't
that
think
little
you. I don't
stall.
think you
It was that
dropped
little
it. You
stall.
didn't drop
Yes.
it
Yeah,
before.
it was that little stall.
I just held it.
Yeah.
Let go
You're
of
holding the ball too
button.
long.
Let go of the
Hot
yeah,
potato that
Daniel Jones right there.
This
We
is
just went
college,
full
not
Daniel
NBA.
Jones.
Yeah.
We just went
Got a hot
Caleb
potato
Williams.
that bitch.
That's fine. Pitt's gone.
What's our structure? What does our structure look like here?
We're looking like
Flawless.
250K.
Yeah, flawless.
2-4-6-1. Hurts, Dak Prescott, Kyron Williams,
That
Tony
QB
Pollard,
room
Zach
is-
Charbonnet, DJ Giddens, Neighbors, Brown, Waddle, Matty Golden, Ibuka, Travis Hunter, and Colson. Yeah,
That's
we
Yeah,
went.
that's
pretty
dangerous.
nice.
That's
That's
dangerous.
pretty nice. Yeah.
Just get Javonte out of there.
So what happens if we win? How much? If we win, we're gonna split it 4 ways. But
Yeah,
then
yeah,
Cody's gonna get
eight
more
to
than us
each.
because he lives in
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah, I am.
Yeah,
That's true.
bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
We're gonna have to convert it. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
convert it to pesos.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay. One more dumb question. So like when you win money on Underdog, does it go? Do you have to deposit U.S. dollars or Canadian dollars?
U.S. dollars.
So
So
how do you?
that's the chill part. Is
Is there like a converter app or how does that shit work?
yeah, man.
US,
Banks do it all the time. I just deposit with my credit card, right?
Tyler's not teaching math or economics.
Bingo,
I don't live in
bango.
fucking Canada. I don't know.
All right, what about Harvey?
So
Harvey?
Harvey's
Yes, Harvey.
a shout.
How much Harvey do you got?
Oh,
Oh,
Wicks.
yeah, I'm all right with that. Josh
6%?
Palmer? Josh Palmer?
on there, Danny.
Josh Palmer?
Harvey.
Palmer's gonna be there. How about Wicks? No.
I
Fuck.
I'm
it.
not. I
No,
don't
then
want Wicks
I'm
for
all
a
right with
reason.
Harvey. I'm all right with Harvey.
I'm
What's
cool with
what's you don't like Harvey?
So
What's wrong with Harvey?
when I deposit though, it's in American dollars, so I pay like 130. If it's like call it $100, I pay like $130 on my statement. You know what I mean? It's good
No.
times.
I don't.
What do you mean?
Dude, I don't know, dude. I don't know any of this adult shit, bro. I'm 25 years old. I'm living in my fucking parents.
I'm just an adult, man. I don't know.
I'm
what
moving.
you're
I'm moving
talking
into.
about.
I'm literally moving in my own apartment tomorrow. You know how long it took me to fucking figure out? Like, I gotta set up like fucking Excel or some shit. I don't know how to do all that shit.
Shaping the minds of America's youth, eh?
My God,
Crazy.
dude, leave me alone, man.
Shout out to all the people in the chat renting right now. Fucking crazy.
I'm gonna be,
prices
yeah,
are
dude.
nuts.
I'm gonna be renting to starting tomorrow, baby. Let's fucking get it.
Let's go, Tyler. Big
Thank
ups,
you.
bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So when Cody deposits onto Underdog, he just gets like 1.5 times the amount of Underdog dollars.
No, I understand. I understand the conversion part. Like, or maybe I
Yeah.
don't, dude.
I lose money.
Yeah,
Like,
No, I
it
know
hurts
you don't
me.
lose
It
money.
hurts me.
No, I know you don't lose money. I'm just saying. Like dude, I don't know, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah, at least Tyler knows ball. The chat there. That's it.
All right, I'm gonna type
Oh
something. In
The,
the, chat.
the apartment,
we know
the apartment would be
there's some
30%
lurkers.
bigger in Canada.
How much is a studio asking for a friend in Canada? Oh my god. Oh my god. It already doesn't help that I'm like the youngest one in this fucking space. And now it's like now I'm just really feeling I don't know if I'm making everyone feel
you got,
old or
you got Neil playing the old game and then Tyler playing the young game.
yeah, we both live. I'm probably gonna be living like less than 10 minutes from Neil. Maybe we'll do a collab stream and we'll try and set up we'll do like a Olympics where he'll try and set up a Twitter and I'll try and just like do some accounting.
So we actually tried to get Emo Cowboy on the stream, but we ended up getting the 102 Tyler on tonight. So it's a repeat joke. It's a repeat joke. Tyler, I know that's gonna make you feel good. Shout out to Tyler. He's been grinding over on the Fantasy Sanctuary stream tomorrow, I believe he said.
Just kidding. I was just
He
kidding.
knows ball, but not math. That's all that matters. All you need.
I know
all you need
math.
is-
The math's not where like this isn't math. We're talking about econ. The math part of it, I'm actually pretty good at math.
Have you ever
It's
been to Canada?
No, I don't have a
That's
passport.
why, bro. That's why. He
I don't have a passport.
He never converted.
Yeah, Tyler, you just need to get outside the country, man.
Yeah, I don't have a passport. That's the problem.
You just need.
It's easy to get. It's really easy to get.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you
doubt
not allowed? Are you not allowed to leave the country?
it. No, I think I am. I mean, I got some. I don't know. I think I am. I haven't tried.
All right, we
I
probably
I
have to
don't-
look.
I don't really like
I like-
planes.
I typed into the private chat.
Oh,
Yeah, I like your Is that one? Is the tight end there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
I'm
I don't-
with
Guy's
the tight end.
Yeah.
I'm with the
This
tight
guy
end.
should be done.
Yeah, he
With
should
the tight
definitely
end, I don't feel
He
very
should be done.
strongly
So
about
certainly he's going Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
I'll bring in Ertz with
Does
Clifton.
the
Loveland,
curfew
which is-
allow other country travel?
Oh no, we're not getting into gold now. We're not getting into gold.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, if we do gold, then I don't know. I hear it's a good
Sorry.
investment
Sorry.
from people that I know. I don't know.
How
If you
old
can
are
get
you,
it,
Tyler?
if you get it
25?
physically.
24, 25?
25.
Yeah.
25 years old.
Man, I wish. Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
were days.
Yeah.
If Underdog was around when I was 25,
Oh
I'd
God.
be Pete Overzet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just think about like where you like think about
That's it.
where you guys are right now at your age, and just think about how much farther ahead I'm gonna be of all you fuckers at your age.
Fuck.
Oh,
When you put it like that, I'm gonna be Neil.
I said last night on stream I like being 30 more than I like being 25.
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
I don't
Also-
know. I left the
Dude.
country before I was 25, so
It's a
you
shitty
got some
time.
catching up to
It
do
is
already.
a shitty time to be 25. You're like, oh wow.
You're just like out of
his job
college
doesn't
and
pay
broke.
great and everything's
Yeah.
expensive as fuck. Like,
Oh
Yeah.
my God, dude.
Your parents
It-
are like, yeah, dude, good luck
yeah,
out there.
good luck. You're fucked.
I was
Hope
thinking,
that college thing worked out for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I was walking from like class to class today, and there's only like one thought in my head because I was just thinking about, I was like, oh, I got a department tomorrow, all this shit. I was like, the only thing I really care about in my life is fucking football. And I was thinking about, I was like, what things in my life would I give up if I couldn't have football? And there was like none. Like football is the only thing that really just brings me joy no matter what. Just thinking
Someone
about it.
You're
clip
like,
that.
Tyler's
I need
like,
that clip
protein shakes are fun.
No, it's just football.
Clip that
I
sentence, man.
fucking
That's
love
gonna be-
football,
That's
man.
gonna be my new intro. I need that soundbite, please.
Dude,
I
everything
love
in my
football,
life,
and I wouldn't
It's
give up
everything.
anything in my life for football.
dude. Do you know how
Ball
much
is
fucking-
life.
No,
Dude,
that
Uh,
I'm literally gonna use that as my intro. You just
Fuck.
made my intro. That's perfect.
What do you need? Royals?
I think
Royals?
Pierce is pretty good here. I don't know. We're
I love
ripping
Alec
three
Pierce. I
rookies.
take a lot of Alec Pierce.
Scroll
here,
down
I'm
a
just
little
looking
bit
for- I'm
on the
just
wide
I
looking
think
for
there's a
tweets.
chance we still get Royals. Small
What
chance.
else we got at wide receivers there?
Not awesome.
I'm all right with Pierce, but
It's not
Let's go,
awesome.
Pierce. Let's
Yeah,
go, Pierce.
yeah, big
I
play.
don't mind if we miss out on Royals to grab some Jack. I've been trying to catch up on Jack. He's been getting that the boost.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jack
yeah,
Bash is my
Yeah,
Bash is
he's
my
the
highest
man.
owned player.
Smith.
I heard he's
Senior,
a tight
Smith
end.
Jr.
That's a Steve
I got a
Smith
bunch
said.
of bash. How much bash do I have? Let's see.
31.2% Jack Bash over here.
Whoa.
Mm.
Yeah.
I got
What about Savion?
Last 2 days I've been playing.
I have a little too much. I got a little too much Savion.
How much you have?
24.
Let's fucking go, man. That's a yeah. Savion's like a high TS pick.
He's just like boom or bust. He'll either do something or he'll fall on his face.
He's either gonna be Debo or Chanel. And there's
Yeah.
only been one Debo.
Or he'll be
Reese-
like Cordarrelle Patterson when he was on
Yeah.
the Falcons that he had that big year, or Cordarrelle
yeah.
Patterson last year.
Yeah.
Either way, he's Cordarrelle Patterson.
I love it, yeah.
Look at that. Nice. You love to see that. A little 43.8% with Dak. Like to see the correlation there. And a little Jake Ferg. I just look
Yeah,
for
I'm
early round
real-
shit that's
I'm real high on the Cowboys bounce back.
that's funny.
I think we have to bring in Turpin though on this one for real though. I'm not even doing a bit here.
Lean in.
Like
No,
not
me
Just
neither.
lean in.
No, no,
Lean
not the
in.
Turpin thing. We're not doing the Turpin thing again.
The Turpin
No.
thing is, dude. See,
We went over this
other
last
people,
night, and you
other
were
people
wrong.
respect it as a legit pick because it is. Because
it's Turpin time.
One
It's not
80,
Turpin time.
80-yard touchdown hits your lineup when you need it most.
And then he returns the kick for a touchdown. Boom, another
Yeah.
6 points. Boom,
If,
free.
if we get
Oh my
What
God,
receiver
I can
is he?
literally see
When
that
they
happen.
draft
if we
a
get
receiver,
three subs right now, if we get 3 subs before our next pick, we'll go Turpin.
20th
Just that
round.
Turpin.
20th round Turpin is such a good pick.
Who is
dude.
the- who
Active
is
on
the-
game days guaranteed.
Seahawks running back Robert Turbin.
Yeah, I love
Turpin.
when guys are. I just love when they're active.
Was
bro.
it Robert Turbin or
Dude,
no?
I do in the
Fuck
20th
that.
round. I definitely
Turpin got
do.
6 mil, man.
Especially
He got
one that can
6
catch
mil.
a 60-yard touchdown.
Look at his
With our
snap
quarterback.
here
I'll tell
at
you,
the
I'll
end
tell
of
you
last
who it's
year.
gonna be, boys. I'll tell you who it's gonna be. I'll tell you.
Oh man,
It's gonna be the wide receiver too. You'll
Do
see.
we need a wide receiver or a running back in this or what? Where are we at for?
we need
All right,
one
yeah,
running back
we'll
at
cover
least.
it. We definitely. We definitely need another RB, but like this is a fun group. This screams
James
fun.
and Harvey can't
We
go
need another
wrong.
tight end. We're done at QB. Yeah,
I-
we have one draft pick.
I think
at
Damian
each
Martinez
position
would be a decent pick.
I'd
was-
be
I
Braylon
wasn't-
Allen.
I like that
personally.
shout. I like.
No, I
Damian.
wasn't gonna
like
say,
that
but it's
shout.
Damian Martinez for me for sure.
I like that shout. I like that
Yeah,
shout.
it's
It's
fair.
all about the
Yeah.
you. It's all
But-
about the you.
However, I think we bring up. I need this guy's pick to go. I don't know how much time there is, so I'm doing really bad time. And I think we bring up the wide receiver 2 on the Giants for our boy Jameis Winston. Our boy
Oh
Jameis
no,
Winston. We got the
no.
double. We got the
No.
double stack here.
Martinez
Man,
first.
I'm in.
Martinez
I'm
first.
in.
Martinez
Martinez
first.
first.
Yeah, we need to wrap up our RB room.
Martinez first.
You're 5%.
Pat,
You need
you like
more.
Braylon?
You need more.
Why?
I know,
Why?
I got him. I think I got him in a biggest board though, so we're chilling for like money wise.
I like Martinez
It's
too,
at the
but
same
I think
as DJ
Braylon there.
Giddens,
I
bro.
mean,
So,
that's
like,
like
I
a
have-
pure handcuff to Brees. I don't think the Jets bring.
But Damian could come in and be a straight up like 1A 1B type guy, like not
I
the
agree.
handcuff. He could just be a guy, you know.
Martinez. If
Yeah.
you guys haven't seen, his
I don't
tape,
know
like, his
what
tape's
has more
awesome.
upside. Like if Brees
Martinez,
gets
you
hurt,
are a Dallas Cowboy.
I'm 25% Damian Martinez right now for real.
I'm 25.
I would
years
like
old.
that. I would like that. I wish I had more Harvey. Wish I had more Martinez, but
That's
What
where I
about
want to be
Martinez?
done picking running backs is at Damian Martinez. He's kind of my last guy that
Yeah.
but like, didn't I
I want
pass
to be done.
not Tyler. He likes to take
What-
4 running backs down here.
when I go Javante Williams?
So
I
do
get the
you,
bigger.
dude.
No,
I
I
get the
don't.
bigger boost on Javante.
How much Jordan James you got, Bucko?
I don't know, Tyler.
Yeah.
Sounds like
there-
you know a lot of ball, and I don't, so I get it. Whatever. I'm a
No,
simple
you have
man.
more. You have Jordan James. What I'm saying, I know you have a ton of Jordan James.
Oh, I know. Just kidding, Tyler. I was
Yeah,
just
and you
busting
got-
your balls.
And it's
okay.
dimensional. Yeah, it's our
Unless it's Jarquez, and I'm like whatever I'm
Let's
at.
go.
Jarquez.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Jarquez
Hype
is
me up.
Jarquez has been my
Jarquez.
guy since '98, man.
1998, dude.
Yeah,
Was he born? Was he born in 98?
I don't think Tyler was.
99.
What's his age?
I knew he wasn't.
99.
Oh, we didn't know the tight end, huh?
No, he wasn't born then in '98.
Yeah. Yeah. You
No.
need another.
Couple
close.
3 years.
Calcaterra, baby. See you later,
It's
Goddard.
2002.
4 years. Damn.
I'm curious who you guys like down here.
Schoonmaker, primarily.
should-
Big Luke Schoonmaker guy.
We got a couple conch shares already, boys. We got a couple
Ooh.
conch
I think I do too.
What's that? What's it look like down there? Let's scroll down on the tight ends.
on the titties. Here we go.
Yeah.
Born in 99. Crazy. Shut up, Dev.
I like
Yeah,
Fant. I like Fant.
Oh, don't do that to
I'm a
me.
Fant guy.
What?
I was.
I'm a
Before.
Fant guy.
Went through
no
rehab
one
and
else is
everything.
available.
We're doing Slayton. I'm so in.
Let's go.
What about Mason
Give us
Taylor,
Winston
bruh?
to the- Yeah. I like Mason Taylor.
Yeah. Mason Taylor's going to be a day 2 pick. He's give him around 20 consistently.
I'm
What's
joking
your-
about Luke Schoonmaker, Tyler. Jesus.
What's your Terrence Ferguson exposure?
None.
Yeah,
None.
like 2.
None.
Bruh.
I don't hate him. But
Yeah, I listened to a podcast. Some guy liked him number 2 in the class coming out, like over Loveland or something crazy.
yeah.
What's our tight end room? He might be perfect click.
Sounds like a guy you should be taking good
We already have
information
Colson Loveland. We have Ertz.
Okay, if we have Colston,
if
then
Conklin's there, I'm playing Conklin. But
Yeah, I like the Conklin pick. If he's
if
there.
these guys aren't here, like sure, like well, I'll mix him in.
Are you taking Theo Johnson? Yeah, it looks like you are. You're not worried about the foot thing, Liz Frank? I don't really know much about it, but
I
my chat
probably-
always freaks out
maybe
when
where
I
we have
take
2
him.
giants. Maybe where we have
We're-
2 giants.
yeah, we're not
already,
taking
This
Theo.
isn't like the best.
Yeah,
deal
yeah, yeah.
For it,
Conky feels okay, I suppose.
I don't think he's gonna be there. I think Fossil. No, Fossil's got 3 tight ends. He shouldn't be going 4. I don't know who else is in this stream, to be honest.
Do Pat and I look that similar? That this is the
I
second
can
time.
kinda see it. I can
This
kind
is
of
the second.
I didn't
This
really
is the
think about
second
it.
time.
Eh?
This is the second time we've done
Eh?
a stream, by the way. But
Really,
it's the
That's-
fail hair, I think. Eh?
Yeah, go throw on a
Let's get the
flannel real
side-
quick.
Let's get the
Yeah,
side
go throw on a
profile.
flannel.
I got flannel. I got some.
I need to-
got some sick flannels. I just don't want Neil to like get offended.
Yeah,
Oh,
he might
dude.
do you.
You know what I mean?
Cease and desist.
You know what I mean? Like, did you have to ask Neil permission to wear that on stream?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm Canadian.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't cross.
But Minnesota's pretty much Canada, though.
Like I got about 18 of these in the cupboard,
right.
man.
That's the daily.
Yeah.
I thought Mass was cold. It is cold.
It's pretty chilly there, but it's not like actually where I live is not too bad. We get Chinooks here, which is like what made
You get what now?
what we get Chinooks, which made Leonardo DiCaprio get all confused about how global warming works and stuff. He was in Alberta when he was filming what was the movie that he won Best Actor?
Revenant.
Revenant. He was filming The Revenant here in Alberta, and then it went from like -20 to like +4, which happens all the time in a day, right? And he's like, global warming. It's real. This is it. Like,
What's a Chinook? What is that?
just warm air coming over the leeward side of the Rocky Mountains, and it heats up real quick and blows warm air through, melts all the snow. It can be like a 30-degree swing in like.
I don't fucking sub for weather. I don't want to hear it. Okay?
Tyler,
I'm not a meteorologist.
when you go back to teach whatever substitute teach class you teach, you are going to drop so much knowledge on these kids. Like their parents are gonna be fucking so.
I did a stream with this Canadian guy. Damn,
Mr. Canable, you guys call me Mr. K. Today we learn about Chinooks and how to claim taxes on Underdog Fantasy.
Currency conversion.
If you live in Canada,
currency conversion and
you convert to Bitcoin, and you're actually gonna save millions. So
I'm gonna give you $9 Underdog USD. How much Canadian
if you use
will I
code,
get back?
If you use code PPR Tyler, you can actually save.
We just got conked. I mean, conked. Dicks.
Yeah, I know movies, dude. I know movies. You guys want to go You guys want to go toe to toe in movies? I got it. I think.
So the weather's not bad where I'm at, but I grew up in the Yukon, which is right beside Alaska. So there you go. It's cold.
Shit.
It's real cold.
Yeah,
real
nothing's cold too right now. So I guess all those tight ends went off the board.
Here's another good one for you, Tyler. For the kids.
I'm down for Theo Johnson if what Tyler said in the chat was true. Like
no,
Frank.
Theo's not the click here at all, man. We have two Giants already.
Yeah, we have two Giants. I'm not a big fan of that.
What about Arroyo?
That's fine.
What about Jarquez?
Really?
Don't need another wide receiver. Turpin time.
Oh,
Turpin.
No.
We didn't get the subs, bro.
Jackson Dart.
Turpin time.
All right, I'll roll with Cody here. Yeah, I'm down for Ferguson and then go Turpin. Finish it out.
No Turpin.
So
no veto.
Turpin time.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Two people off it, and then you got the person making the click off it. So it's like 2.1 to 1.9 democracy.
Yeah,
that's how that works. Neighbors, Brown, Waddle, Matthew Golden, Mika Buka. Like if Travis Hunter's playing receiver, like this team's advancing, right? Like you get the landing spots
with the QBs.
Like you're right. You don't need another receiver. You could argue a fourth tight end here with what we have.
You could.
Yeah.
Kyron, Tony Pollard, Charbonnet, DJ Giddens,
that
RJ
feels
Harvey,
fine.
Damian Martinez.
Yeah.
You could argue another RB over QB, I would say. I would say it's tight end or RB. I'm cool with whatever you.
How much Keaton Mitchell you got this year, Pat?
What are you selling?
How much Keaton Mitchell you got?
Keaton Mitchell, bro?
Oh yeah, the missile, dude.
Like,
the missile.
History's gonna remember who was on Keaton Mitchell.
The missile, man.
I like the click. It's just I don't know. You need a Derrick Henry injury, which isn't impossible.
He's just a Justice Hill spot.
Keaton Mitchell's dead to me.
Yeah.
Keaton Mitchell.
He was so fast, dude. He was like Devon Achane light out there his rookie year.
And took Justice Hill's spot as a rookie. He gets hurt. Down the stretch, they kind of ease him in a little bit, but it's Hill's job. This year, no. Healthy Keaton Mitchell is better than healthy Justice Hill.
I think the way I try to think of it is, okay, you have two players. You have two players go down in the 20th round. Their starters get hurt. Would you rather Sean Tucker? Would you rather like Keaton Mitchell? Or would you rather Elijah Mitchell? I don't know. It's Keaton Mitchell's an
Keaton Mitchell with that Baltimore run game, man. That offense just so good.
You don't like the Red Rocket?
I see it. I could see it. I think for this team specifically, I think we need a couple more guaranteed touches. I don't know. This is an interesting one. Not gonna lie.
There's no
Raheem
running back
after the Raiders don't
touches
take Genty
left.
Tight end's ugly here too. What happened in this room? Did someone grab like 5?
Oh, I like Jordan James actually if he's there. I'll stand on a Jordan James share.
No
is where I just
fan.
go. This is where I just go Jarquez.
Ask me how much Juwan I have. It doesn't sound like Pat has much Juwan either.
Juwan Johnson?
Juwan Jennings.
No, I have friends.
Okay. I don't like Juwan at all in his price.
No, I'm not big into.
Oh no.
When
Yeah,
he
you're not-
falls,
Oh,
when he falls, I
no.
mix him in.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, he belongs at 81. So
I like Jennings.
trust the ranks. Well, Mostert to Vegas
Nine-
right
oh,
now. That's not a
9%
bad
Jennings.
click.
No.
That's what I
Today-
just said. I was like,
Today, that's not a
the
bad
move.
click.
It's an
Yeah.
awful click, actually.
I think that's
No, it's not.
he's like 39 years old, man.
It's awful.
He's one season.
Woody
removed from a good
Marks.
year. Yeah,
Come on
boy.
down.
Yeah, boy.
LeQuint, you don't have any LeQuint Allen, best pass blocker in the class? Bruh.
Trevor
I
Etienne.
thought Travion Henderson was the best pass blocker in the class.
No,
When
I
we
said
get-
at
Will
the top of
Shipley
the draft.
acquired
I
AJ
said at the
Dillon.
top of the
That's
draft.
a smash.
Dude,
I'm fine
Kareem
with
Hunt?
Hunter or Jordan
Kareem
James.
Hunt?
No, I'm not.
With the
in.
three
nah.
with the three rooks.
No.
Nah.
Guaranteed
Rocket
touches.
Sanders.
What do
Rocket
you like?
Sanders. Rocket Sanders.
Jarquez. Always
Jordan
Jarquez.
James.
Not Woody Marks. Come on, get him off there.
Yeah, Woody Marks is best.
Jarquez. Behind you,
trying.
Jarquez. Make sure you
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I like Jordan James more, but it's fun.
You say it after the click goes through.
No, these guys like you guys
We
like
made the right
Hunter.
click.
Yeah, it's fun.
I didn't.
I mean, dude, I just scrambled these guys down here, right? There's
I'm
some
curious.
guys I slightly
I'm curious.
I
prefer.
can't wait.
This-
I can't wait to we gotta restream this when it wins, and then do this. Yeah,
I'm curious.
What do you mean restream
Does
it?
anyone in
like
the
we'll
chat like
watch
Kareem
the
Hunt?
stream,
Oh.
and
If
then
you made the bet
talk
that
about how we're
Elijah
right or
Mitchell
wrong.
like just sucks at football now, or he's hurt, he's too susceptible to injuries, is Kareem Hunt still a good pick? As
Kareem Hunt's
40%
long run is
workload.
like 8 yards, though, is my big concern.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But when he's in the red zone, he only has to run 3.
But too bad they need 4.
Yes. he got
Fair enough. You got me.
he ended up. This is like Zeke. This is like Zeke. Like
Yeah.
you're dependent on tutties. I think on the right team, like I could see it here in the last round, leaning into Elijah Mitchell just being dust or just gets hurt like he does every year.
Yep.
It's a good
this
squad.
specific
It's a good
team.
squad.
I like our team
This
a
is
lot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. Obviously, like when you go for upside, like Jarquez Hunter, someone with speed over Kareem Hunt. Jaden Blue is another one that I should be probably mixing in more. Are you guys mixing in Blue at all?
Oh
I got
yeah.
about
Oh,
the same.
You know
percentage.
who's a old timey running back that I like to take down here sometimes, maybe of like 6% of, is Singletary.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, that's right. You heard it. You heard it here first. I'm not scared to say these things. I'm not scared to say these things.
I try to hold mine back, and then Tyler's face. That was tough.
It's there, man.
Is he still in the player pool?
He's
Cut him out.
He's there.
Oh.
He's there.
He's under
I didn't
contract,
think they
and
added-
I don't know if
think
they get. I
added
don't know if they
people.
get a running back.
I thought
I
you had to
don't think
get over 2.8 yards per carry to be in the player pool, but I guess not.
Yeah, it's like a ride height.
Eric, where'd Devin Singletary go to college?
Virginia Tech.
Now.
Florida Atlantic.
There we go. Cody knows ball.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know ball.
I didn't say you didn't. I just said Cody does.
Oh man. So, yeah, I can't wait to watch this back and just lulls.
All right,
Let's
have
just
a-
by when you said restream, I
Oh,
thought you
I-
just
I
meant
just-
like like when they drop like Interstellar in theaters like 10 years later. I tell you, like just stream it again. Just put it up again. Like a best hits.
just mark the wrong team.
How's no
How
one done
detri-
that?
how
That's a good marketing
detrimental.
opportunity. What where you just restream a stream you've already streamed. That would be so funny.
So
Re-release it.
Josh, the
Yeah.
coder and partner of bestballoverlay.com,
Great
came
work.
in 21st in BBM5. He streamed his whole draft, but like he didn't have his face on there. He just like screen recorded it. I think I need to get that footage
Yeah,
get
you
that
do.
Yeah, you should.
because he ended up. There was a lot of sharp shit. Like he drafted late in the season. Sam Darnold, JJ Stacks. Like it was a sick draft. But I think Fossil was the only one in that draft with us. If you guys were lingering in the shadows, in the chat, let me know where you drafted from. We'll cover your team. But in the 4 spot, Fossil with Bo Nix and Goff. You guys good with these two?
Yeah, with the Gibbs and David Montgomery. I dig that.
Gibbs,
Yeah.
Demont, Judkins.
Good, John.
Dobbins at 141 starts to get interesting. I fell on the sword pre Najee, but I also have almost 25% Najee, so is what it is. Ford.
Wow, you have
Eckler,
21% Gibson.
He's a Pat Sloppy.
That can't be worse than Singletary, honestly. Or Singletary can't be worse than that.
Oh no, Gibson is way better than my.
I don't know.
The thing is, how
Gibson's
are you
been pretty
how are
ass.
you building Gibson, right? Is he RB6 when you have 3 rookies, right? And then you maybe went 2 RBs through 5 rounds. Like the way you build Gibson, I think matters. And then you're also I'm making the bet that New England doesn't bring in another RB because they need so much else. So they could draft an RB. I'm aware, but it's 19, 20 round pick. Hill, Garrett Wilson, J-Mo, Sutton, Mims, little double stack of Rue, Palmer, Gabe Davis, Ingram. He's got the triple stack. Freiermuth and Komet.
Those two
Nice
wide
stacks
receivers
there.
at the end.
There's no rookies on this team.
Hideous.
I
hate those two
for sure. But this is I'm also not drafting a Malik Washington. Do you guys like Malik?
I was taking him obviously until the Keenan thing.
Yeah, Malik, mega college producer, one of 3 receivers since 2010 to record 1,600 yards,
Great
100
Senior
catches.
Bowl.
He'll be on the field more than Akine.
He should be.
Malik.
He should be.
Malik, yeah.
But good in the red zone, I guess. Ingram, Freiermuth, and Komet.
Love Komet. You don't like Komet? 1.4?
189. I would.
No, I'm at 1.4% though. You have Komet.
Yeah, I'd straight up rather probably Freiermuth. Let's see.
What's your
Ertz.
Caleb like though?
Low. My Caleb's low.
Oh, that's
Brutal.
a gap.
It's probably even lower when I do this.
Mm.
No, it's not. I thought taking the little board out would have. I'm right below. Whatever. I'm right below 8%. It's not that crazy. All right.
Nah,
I think
dude,
that was the only
unacceptable,
person
man.
in there with us. And then we'll cover ours. We went with the 2783, pretty normal here. Good for advance rates. Hurts, Dak Prescott 138, little value. I don't think we got in stacks right away, but maybe we could luck into some of these rookies. Kyron, Tony Pollard, Charbonnet. Sort of getting 3 RBs by Charbonnet feels like where I want to be about 95% of the time. Once Charbonnet's off, you're like, oh, do I go Dobbins as my RB3? It's just being like left in the darkness. Giddens, Harvey, Damian Martinez, Jarquez Hunter.
That
Can't say
running
we
back
didn't
room
shoot
is.
for the moon.
Is
Let me
that-
tell you, you're gonna want 10% Harvey. Just saying that right now. 10% Harvey
definitely.
is a minimum.
Definitely, I agree.
The man.
I agree. He's really hard to get when you're streaming.
I'm trying to,
These he's hard. He's hard to
Yeah.
get. You have to bring him up to the early 160s to get him
Yeah.
on stream.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like that running back room. I like anchoring in the beginning.
I love our receiver room.
Well,
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
we'll
Love the
take
receiver.
it like everything. That's great.
It's
Yeah.
just
Well, we
perfect. It's
won
just
the
a
fucking-
perfect
we
team.
Just won the big board. Neighbors, AJ
stop,
Brown,
stop
Waddle,
the count. Stop the count.
Golden, Mika Buga, Travis Hunter, Alec Pierce, and Slayton. With J-Mo. He gets the J-Mo bump here. He gets the J-Mo bump. If
Yeah,
he were
that's a
Slayton
spike
Sloppy,
week darling.
He
now.
only got like 4 or 5 mil a year though. That's the thing.
He would have played.
But
for free.
he will-
He probably couldn't see the contract. Like he just signed it. He had no idea.
Someone wants me to play football for them? I'm in.
That's it. He was just at the Super Bowl as like he was there at the microphone, like taking interviews.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He
Slayton's
would
going to be
play
good for he's going to be either throwing an interception to Slayton,
It's like getting
or
Ryan
a touchdown to
Fitzpatrick.
Slayton.
Right? It's like getting Ryan
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick. You don't you don't really care. He's gonna chuck the ball. He's gonna throw a ton of interceptions, and he's gonna go long.
Sounds like
I don't know. Where are you guys on Slayton? Do you guys over
A ton of
8% or
Slayton.
under
Love
8%?
over.
I hate
And you're
Slayton,
and you're happy with Winston, right?
but I'll click him once or
Yeah.
twice now with Winston there. To be honest,
I don't like it.
Tyler, out on Slayton.
Out.
I have
Why?
Do you
0%.
think
I have
Winston- do you think
0%
Winston's
Slayton.
good for Slayton or bad for
I
Slayton?
don't think Winston's gonna play more than 3 games. That's I don't care
Who's
about
gonna
Winston.
play?
Whoever they draft at QB, because they're drafting a quarterback. Whoever they draft is
Yeah,
going to play those games.
I agree.
So it doesn't matter. It's like Slayton. It's like you need Slayton in week 17, and I guarantee you, Jameis is not the quarterback in week 17.
But let's say
when you draft Slayton in round 19 or 20, you're hoping for 2 to 3 spike weeks.
I'll take Trey Tucker over.
I'm hoping for game day active.
Let's say Cam Ward and Shador picks 1 and 2. The Giants aren't taking a quarterback.
Ooh, I don't think Shador's going to.
I don't either, but I'm just saying if that happened.
I know a lot of Giants fans that don't want Shador going at 3, and is that a sign that they don't go Sanders at 3?
That too. That's I don't think it's locked in that they
just trade down and get Dart then.
Could. Colson, Loveland, Ertz, and Terrence Ferguson definitely light at tight end. Landing spot could be nice for Loveland, but Ertz I think is also a good value at tight end. I think everyone feels sort of similar about that.
Keeps the floor at 6 points.
And that is a draft, ladies and gentlemen. Eric, let the people know what you got going on.
I'm going live right after the stream ends. Basically, I'll be live with MP43. We're going to be running a bigger board draft, and we're streaming every single day. I've been doing probably about 3 hours every single night with the knee injury at the moment. Just things PPR Tyler isn't capable of doing. Just doesn't want to put that work in. So,
best ball guy, aka.
Anyways, no, thanks for having me. Yeah, right,
fun, dude. Appreciate you, Cody. Let the people know what you got.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me. Been streaming 2, 3, 4 times a week, sort of thing. Once or twice a night. By that I mean one or 2 drafts a night, sort of thing. Been pretty consistent. It's booming. We're trying to get to 500 subs. 500 subs. We'll do a 12-hour live stream. I'm sure I'll have all 3 of these gentlemen on there potentially if everybody's free. I'll throw that out there when the time comes. So go hit the subscribe button over there and punish me with that. So appreciate you guys.
All right, that's it. We're gonna wrap it up now. Tyler, you can go ahead.
Look, Eric, listen here, bitch.
As soon as I get my new apartment,
real quick.
Mom and Dad will make
I know he's
You're gonna take forever. I'm gonna start.
I know he's kidding. I know Eric's kidding. Me and Eric have streamed 5 days consecutively together, so it's kind of like that point, where it's like COVID. You're with whoever. It's like I can't handle these people.
I'll get too comfortable, huh, Dad?
Yeah, he's getting too comfortable. Here's the thing. This guy wants to question my work ethic. We have streamed 58 days in a row over on Best of Barbecue. It's 24-hour streams. Some people in the chat have done it. Some people haven't. It's some people are built for it. Some people aren't. And one has a kid that's done it and one doesn't. So it's just he might as well go live for 24 hours starting right now. Like, why wouldn't he? Because he's got nothing better to do.
I'll do you one better. I'll do 100 drafts live on stream.
No one gives a goddamn about your 100 drafts. Do 24 hours, pussy.
People like it. People like the 100 drafts more than the time.
Yeah, who's the people? Who are these people?
This might be in
the chat.
This might be an outro, but might be my new intro.
Well, we're going for 100 days. Come sub, come hang out. Eric's gonna be there. Sadly, just whatever.
Every day, I'll be there this weekend and next week.
This weekend, he's gonna be there tomorrow. He's got a torn ACL. He's out for 9 to 12.
Yeah, you guys need me. Any of your podcasts, I'm there. I'm drafting all day from the couch or in this chair.
That's perfect. You guys also jump in the Discord. We got over 500 people, all best ball sickos. Tyler's got a channel. BBG got a channel now. We got to get Cody a channel. It's next. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.
I'm a lurker. I'm a lurker in the Discord.
Let's go. We got a lot of lurkers. Easy way to fill drafts, especially high stakes. Just put it in the currently drafting section, and you'll definitely get people to join. So, plus EV, super easy, on time. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Appreciate you guys. Check out bestballoverlay.com, promo code Pounders. We'll catch you on the next one. Thank you guys.
Peace.
Pounders.